Okay, so it is time for some mining. Okay. Ah, fuck. I jump scared myself. I forgot I had the fucking I forgot I had my stream on. Oh my god. My fucking soul just jump scared me, bro. Anyway, mining. I don't know, I'm fucking mining. Um T Breaking Bad now. We are Breaking Bad. Minay says T. Wait, Derpy is Meh. Derpy is Meh. Arcanum says mining. And Silly Mithril Man jump scares himself. Maybe. Maybe I do. Anyway. Oh, Sean in Twitch chat says goo goo gaga. Why would you say that? Why would you say that in Twitch chat? That is deplorable. That is a deplorable statement. I think it's time for me to fucking die. Anyway. You a sec, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, relax, you a sec. Actually, Bing chilling or just anyway. I'm bored but busy at the same time, bringing back the memories of screenshots before the game chose to delete 85% of my profile. I see, I see. You're going over old memories. Don't. What's the thing? You know how they're like, oh, don't go over the past or whatever, right? Past bad. You look back in the past and it's just depressor. So I refuse. Um, Sean says there is a dead body behind this KFC near me. Damn. Really do be like that sometimes. Joe says least deranged Macash stream moment. Oh, don't worry. This stream is going to be fucking unhinged. This stream is going to be fucking... Yes. It's going to be fuck anyway. I'm going over 2,400 screenshots. Nice, man. Very cool. If everything doesn't go right, then do roundabout. If things are not going right, go left. What does that mean? It's like, are you all right? No. No, you are all left. And then it's just the hilarity ensues. You know what I mean? Possible Macash OnlyFans released. No. Uh, Impossible. Factually incorrect. Fact checkers have decided that this meme does not exist. How is my favorite block breaker going? I am breaking the blocks, don't worry. Do not concern yourself with that. I have not stopped on the whole breaking block thing. I just realized that that kind of sounds like breaking blood. Blood? Breaking blood. Breaking blood. No, anyway. Um Instead of breaking bad, I'm breaking block. That is what I'm doing. You are breaking blocks, I'm breaking bad. We are not the same. Damn. True. That's a true statement right there. That is a statement for the ages. Hi, Mash Clash. Mash Clash doesn't exist. He's a figment of your imagination. Mash Clash does not exist. He is not real. He cannot hurt you. Um, Joe is also in Twitch chat. God fucking know it. Breaking bladders. Don't worry. I have pissed before I started stream. I think. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna 12-hour stream this shit. You cannot stop me. Should I stream until 3 a.m.? Why the fuck not? I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. You know, life can't stop me. Fucking, what do I call it? Uni. Uni work can't stop me. I'm gonna stream until fucking 3 a.m. in the morning. You know, fuck it. I'm not stopping stream. I'm gonna fucking be streaming until Derpy ends. You know what? That's just how it's gonna work today. Okay, maybe not. Also, Joe, fucking stop spamming, you cunt. You bastard, man. You fucking said yes 5 times. Relax, fam. Chill. And you know, YouTube being the great fucking thing that it is, if I remove your message, it doesn't like concatenate the fucking, you know, it doesn't concatenate the chat downwards so I can see more of chat after I've removed the message. No, it just says that the message has been deleted. I fucking know YouTube that I've deleted the message. I'm raging. I'm raging heavily. I'm annoyed. Something like last night, and when I say last night, I mean like 3 a.m. last night. Is it really last night if it was technically this morning because it was 3 a.m.? Anyway, also hello local Sadman. I didn't read your message. But yes, hello. I'm going to be doing a lot of mining today. Large amounts of mining. So there you go. Why can't I prime to you on Twitch? Because I don't have monetization on Twitch because I haven't set that up yet because I'm lazy. Well, actually, it's more so that I just haven't thought about it. It has not been on my mind, and therefore I've not done it. Maybe I should do it. I probably should do it. I'm not doing it this stream, so you know, there is that. Is Derpy plus 50 wisdom or 1.5x wisdom? I can't remember. He's acting like 1.5x wisdom right now, although he doesn't actually 1.5 times your wisdom. See, if we go into the wisdom here, I'm not getting like 200 wisdom. I'm getting the same wisdom I was before, except the XP multiplier is like 2.09. So it kind of seems like he's just a 1.5x on the end of everything, which is a very good and non-buggy way of going about it, which is rare from the admins, you know. It's rare that they do like a really, you know, non-buggy way of going about it, you know. And non-scuffed as well. Like I could have seen them adding it, or I could have seen them making it so it's like, oh, Derpy gives you plus 50 wisdom on everything. I could have seen that happening, but no. They did well. Derpy basically just multiplies your XP by 1.5, like you know, like he says. Makash being roadman. I don't know enough roadmen to know whether I'm a roadman, but I just have a feeling. I got a feeling that I'm not. You know? I just got a feeling. What is that word? You can say whatever that is, but not... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I don't know. That's a Breaking Bad word that I don't know. Opinion on Kanye West, Kanye East, and Kanye South. Kanye West kind of fucking, you know, did a little trolling, so I don't know about that one, Chief. I do not agree with Kanye's statements. I am, you know, I'm not out here agreeing with the fucking, you know. Kanye East, however, that's a meme somewhere. Guaranteed there's a meme of Kanye East. What else? I don't know. Kanye South be like. Kanye South be like, I'm rich. Near the coast moment. Anyway, your Makash Blaze level 9. Oh, yo Makash Blaze level 9. I'm not Blaze level... Wait, what do you mean? Yo Makash Blaze level 9. What? Hey? Makash, I'm a gamer. You have 2,500 hours of playtime. That's a large amount of playtime. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I at 10k yet? I'm almost at 10k hours, boys. That's kind of mad, you know. That's kind of mad. I feel like... I don't know why, but fucking nose is just killing me. It's like I have a cold, but I don't. It's just pain. Feel like I should level the G-Drag with Derpy buff. I mean, if you are going to go for XP, then a G-Drag probably would be a good idea. It's just, you know... I think it's just make sure that you have... that you have enough pets to level, in general. Because I don't really think I have... That scuffed is all hell, though. Look at that. Plus percent value, percent perk. Nice. Well done, admins. Well done. You are good at developing the game. Nah, I can't meme them too hard. You know that fucking vanilla Minecraft had a bug like that? They legitimately had it to where the minecarts in vanilla Minecraft showed their like internal names. I would have never expected that. I don't remember whether that actually got to release or not, but like that was a thing that happened. That was kind of mad. Usually they're not like... Usually that doesn't happen. Time to take those 3 stacks of enchanted melon blocks because Derpy. I see. I mean, it's a great time to grind for level 9. Oh yeah, it's a brilliant time to do Blaze Slayer right now. I mean, I'm thinking of doing it right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Blaze Slayer tier 4s because it's actually a fun known fact that Derpy actually reduces mob health by 50% when he's in office. It doesn't actually increase it by double. He actually halves mob health. If he did, that would be sick. But I'm just saying, man, it'd be great. What is the point of mining? What is the point of doing anything? What is the point of doing legitimately anything in life? There is no point, and there is, there is no reason to have any point to it. No think, only do. Makash, you are not allowed to stop streaming until I reach 10k hours playtime, aka 5 more hours. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I think I'm probably gonna stop streaming. I actually don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. I could stream until I have dinner, and that would probably be like 3-4 hours or so. So right before when I'm actually going to hit 10k hours. So I don't know. No, I was just wondering, like, you have so much powder already. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty just pretty. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm just pretty much just mining for. I don't know. I like mining, man. That's pretty much it. Mining is good. It's a fun time. Also during I mean, mainly mining during Derpy because he's giving me an extra 50% more mining XP. So I will take that. It does make the number big. It makes the number larger. He wants number big. It's not big enough. True. Very true. But yeah, no, Derpy is a very good time to mine in general. 50% more XP is very useful. I mean, in general for money as well, because I can level pets and get some money through that. But also does help my whole, wanting mining XP kind of thing. So if there's any time for me to mine, like if there's any time for me to set aside time to do mining, because I do like to mine in general. So if I was, to set any time to do mining at all, Derpy's a good time to do that, Derpy's a very good time. Do you know anything about Enderman Slayer? I mean, I am Enderman Slayer 9. But in general, I just used, if you want to know what I did to get Enderman Slayer 9, I just used Final Destination and an atom split with whatchamacallits. I used admin souls. But that was back before summons took a lot more damage from Slayers, I think. I think Slayers take it, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Slayer actually like pretty much kills your soul summons nowadays. Although then again, with admin cells you don't really have to worry all too much about that with the amount of health that they have. But with like the tank zombies who have like 100k-ish health, that's probably a bit more of an issue, right? I don't know. I don't do Enderman Slayer. I just got Enderman Slayer 9 so I could get the perk. It's a good perk, It's good for money if you do enchanting every now and then, which everyone should do. Everyone should do their enchanting. It reduces the price. Like if everyone did their enchanting, and I guarantee you, no one in the fucking server does their enchanting. Otherwise, the price of tier 7s would actually be probably a lot more reasonable. And people would have, in theory, actually no. I was about to say people would have more money, but no, that's not really how it works. Actually, no. It would redistribute. It would probably redistribute money a little bit more evenly, because early game players would probably get a few more tier 7s. Early/mid game players would probably get a few more tier 7s, and then they would get more money from the end game players who would pay the premium for those tier 7s. Anyway, I had dinner 2 hours ago. Nice. You're playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I'm in a cave looking for... okay. Nice one, Joe. The Merlin minigame takes too long. Can't be asked. The Merlin minigame? What's that? The Merlin minigame? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey Makash, how's your day been so far? I mean, I did wake up like about 2 hours ago. So I had, I had food and then I started stream. That's pretty much how it is. And yes, I know, I woke up at 10 a.m. today, which is not too bad. Actually, no, I didn't wake up 2 hours ago. It's 2 p.m. at the moment. I woke up at like 10 a.m. and then may have stayed in bed for like a few hours because it was warm. And it's fucking cold in the UK. It's fucking freezing, man. It's freezing and I like the warmth of the... there's some days where it's just like, it's too warm in your bed to get out of it. It's too fucking warm. So I just stayed in there for a bit. And, actually, no, I think I went back to sleep. Wait, shit, I think I went back to sleep for like an hour or two. Maybe. I don't know. One of those. But I also did watch some YouTube afterwards. Watched some YouTube and then I had lunch. and now I'm streaming. That's kind of how my day has gone so far. It's pretty good day, to be honest. Pretty good day. I do need to fix my sleep schedule though. It's been absolutely fucked. It's been mega fucked. I don't know. It's kind of got like consistently 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. now. And that is not good. How has it slipped another hour or two into being nocturnal? How has that happened? How have I let that happen? There's a streamer I watch and they pretty much they started stream at like 10 p.m. and they genuinely said, "Oh, I just woke up a few not long ago." And I'm like, "Bruh, they're in the same time zone as me, by the way." So it's like this guy has literally woken up at like 7 p.m. or something. At probably the earliest. I'm like, damn, I cannot get to the point where I'm actually nocturnal. I can't be doing that. It's a thing that I cannot be doing. What time is it for you? It is currently 2 p.m. for me, roughly. 4 minutes till it's 2 p.m. But yeah, my co-op has pulled 5 tier 7s in the time I've pulled 1. I have double his playtime. I mean, have you been doing your enchanting, that is? If you've been doing the same amount of enchanting, then that's just unfortunate, man. RNGesus has not looked fondly on your case. You have not been blessed with RNGesus. Holy, you're ahead of me. It's 9 a.m. Mad. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. for me. I am in the UK after all. Some of you might be in the East Coast or West Coast of the US. I don't know, US Donnies be like, early for them. It's an old handheld minigame. No, an old handheld game where you do a sequence in order, chronometron. I see. Yeah, level 27 to 32 for me, it's 4 p.m. East. We get it, you're British. I mean, to be fair, Joe, that was relevant to the thing. That was relevant to the whole thing. Bruv, it was relevant. Allow it. And also the cold is relevant because it's fucking freezing. And in other countries it would not be. But it is fucking freezing. I don't know why, my hands are always so fucking cold when I've been at the computer recently. It's just been so fucking freezing, which makes no I mean, actually, no, it does make sense, but the thing is though, like whenever you put on layers, it'll only be layers on, your torso and your legs, kind of. So, everywhere but my hands is nice and warm. So my hands are just fucking freezing. I don't know if it's like circulation or something, um, but yeah. Fucking hands just cold as fuck. Huahui syndrome. I think I said his name right. Is it Huahui? Huahui? I don't know. But yeah, my fucking hands are freezing, man. I'm just way too being chilling. So the mithril man figures out what gloves are. The thing is, the gloves I have are way too thick. I need like thin gloves, and I don't know. I think they are. I think I do have thin gloves somewhere, or there might be thin gloves somewhere in the house. But I don't know if there are though. I need to look for them, and I was going to look for them yesterday, but then I didn't. And now it's now it's today, and now I'm streaming, and I could do it right now. That's the thing I could do, but I don't think I will. Give me a random letter trying to decide on a pack to use. M. M for Makash. Go for the Makash pack. Build a snowman that looks like Peter Griffin. No, I don't think I will. Peter Griffman is going to have to pay up if he wants to get a statue of him made by me in a snow figure-like thing. I don't know. Mine's like, well, I'm from Romania. In Eastern Europe, it's quite chilly as well, I think. My lecturer was saying like, because he's from Poland. He was like, it's basically a lot colder there. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into the fucking story or whatever, but it's basically like a lot colder there. So he was, he's doing like the classic thing of like, if you ever complain about the temperature in your country, there'll be people going like, ah, yes, well, it's much worse in my area. And to be fair though, it is. But still, I'm gonna complain. Now that I just realized I'm complaining about the weather. Damn, damn, I actually am British. Damn. How the fuck am I? Why am I like this? Yeah, Romania in summer is 40 Celsius. Romania in winter is 0 Celsius. It was like minus 2-ish here. It's cold, man. Alright, we're using Montfort 16x. Nice. Hello, Nanzo. Kanye North be like, oh god. Yeah, I shouldn't have read that. I should have read that a little bit more before I said the whole thing out loud. I mean, yeah. Wait, no, wouldn't that be Kanye East? Because that would be the opposite of Kanye. But anyway, Merry Christmas to my favorite no-life content creator. Thank you, JC, for the $5, man. That's very generous of you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. $5? No way. This is epic. Thank you, man, though. That's very generous of you. Hold on. I'm just gonna take a note of that. Just gonna take a note of that because I can then put you on the donor wall. Hell yeah, man. You're gonna get donor wall. Actually getting donor walled. But yeah, that's very generous of you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Streaming this early. I mean, it is 2 p.m. It's not that early. I could go earlier. You guys want me to start stream like a few hours earlier? The problem is like in America it's gonna be like fucking in the middle of the night. It's gonna be like 3 a.m. in America if I start streaming like fucking 7 or something. I should donate €30. There you go. This dude in my lobby is trying to buy a scatter for 20 mil. I mean, I don't know how much they go for nowadays. They definitely don't go for 20 mil, but scatters have gone down a lot since I bought mine. Let's just say that. No way, you are real. Yes. The real one doesn't stream this early. Well, fuck it. Early stream. I'm streaming early. Where I live, it's 30 degrees. Like right now? Is that what you're saying, Bakura? There's an area in the world where it's 30 degrees. Probably Australia, isn't it? Isn't it like summer in Australia? Because, they're like on the other hemisphere. I'm being fucking stupid right now. Anyway. Maka, should I focus on other skills or go for mining 60? Do what you want, man. Do what you will enjoy doing. Well, who cares about America? Europe's the real dog. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We love the European Donnies. We care about Germany, France, Spain, Portugal. Uh, should I do the whole thing of like listing every European country? Should I do that? Should I just go over every single, I'm just gonna literally list all of them. It's like the America versus European meme of just being like, you know what? We can name countries, whereas America can't. Every single one. Oh God. Guaranteed I'm gonna forget like one of those ones like Monaco or the Vatican. I mean, we're not gonna forget those because we just but like there's another small one in Italy. Isn't is it San Marino? I don't know. There's another small one in Italy. Guaranteed I'd forget one like that. I'd forget one of the small ones. We care about France, question mark, fake Makash, what the fuck, who are you? I'm just not real. In fact, I am fake. Fake news. Fake news incarnate. Hi Makash, please. Hello Poison Lamau. Hello Nemo. Hold on. I've definitely missed messages. Hello Luto. Uh, I have 150 bucks spare. I should donate 100 bucks. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about donating 2/3 of your spare money. It's a bit much. Bro, it's -10 for me. It feels like -10 and I'm in fucking doors, man. I'm indoors. I'm actually fucking freezing. My hands are so cold, bro. It's so cold. Ah, South America, bro. I see. Not France. That's Lexon. Yeah, we don't care about France. Hey, I'm guessing you're loving pets. What? I don't have any pets. We care about UK, Germany, Spain, Italy. France is something else. Yeah, we care about UK, Germany, Spain, Italy. We're gonna list all the countries in Europe, in the continent of Europe that we care about, and then we just leave out France. We just like bully France for no fucking reason. Sounds like a perfect thing. Use those $5 someone donated to buy gloves. I have gloves, man. I don't know whether I have thin gloves though. Like I could use thin. Like I couldn't use the thick gloves because then I'd be pressing the W and E and fucking Q key at the exact same time. Probably even S and 2 as well. I'd be pressing like 3 keys at once. I couldn't use the thick gloves. I need thin ones, which I don't even know if I have or not. But if I looked, I could know. I could know if I had them if I looked. I need to buy a blue but yellow Abbey phone case for max farming fortune. Farming wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea actually to get all of the Abbey cases. Macman, fat finger. Fat glove, more like it. Gloves be thick. Gloves be fucking very thick. Extra thick. Moment. Yeah, sounds good to me. Start listing. Yeah, all the European countries we care about. I'll just like throw smoke for no fucking reason. Just any country's getting it. We just be like, I'm not gonna list Germany. Yeah, fuck them. No, I'm joking. We love all the European countries. Except France. Fuck France. I'm joking. Or am I? Haha. Uganda? Ah, yes, Uganda. We do love Uganda, though. Good country, I think. I don't know. I've never been to Uganda. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not good. Nah, I'm sure they're good. Also, I think I've just ignored Twitch chat for a very long time now. Although then again, no one's really said anything in there for a while. Puckbud said T. He just said the letter T, so I think I'm good there. He hasn't said another T. Do you take Contra? I do. In general, I do. But, like, there was this last stream, some guy was like, you know, do you want a free 1 billion? I was like, you know, if I was a YouTube rank, I would take it. Because if you're YouTube rank, you can, you know, you can potentially not have as bad of a time of getting full spammed. And although it'd probably be unlikely that I would get full spammed from accepting a bill from him, I think it, you know, it's still a bit sus. So in general, I do take Contra. However, I'm very, very, very cautious with my account. So it's almost like I don't take Contra. But I do. I definitely do. I'll take all the free money. Free money is just good. Free money is amazing. I love it. Some people see it as like cheating. The system, you know, it's not, you know, it's like not the same if someone's gotten Contra to where they are. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm a legit player, can I don't know? Maybe later. Greed cash? Hell yeah! I want all the coin. You know, this kind of greed is good. Greed at the expense of something that is important or whatever, right? Greed at a certain expense is not good, but greed in general is not all bad. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We can go over like the philosophy of is being greedy good. Can we do that? Can we go over the philosophy of whether greed is good or not? Is greed good? What was it? There's also a lot of things where it's like, a lot of people will agree on a certain thing. If you get what I mean, in the sense of like, you know how you know, like people will say, oh, the sunk cost fallacy. Where's the fallacy? It is completely logical. If there's a sunk cost, you can factor the sunk cost into the decision. If there's a sunk cost in a thing, then that should weigh into the. It's not a fallacy to actually weigh up the sunk cost into the. I don't know, man. I think you can misappropriately measure the sunk cost into the decision. That is entirely true. But to say that a sunk cost is worthless, as opposed to you know, not being thingied in the decision. I'm just saying, man. I think people will go like, sunk cost fallacy. They're using it wrong, man. They're using it wrong. Yo, getting a VR headset on Saturday, hopefully. Nice. Oh, actually, no, you know, you talking about VR headset just made me think of Christmas. Christmas presents. I have a few ideas for what I want. The thing is, I still don't have enough. I need to think of more things for Christmas. Yes, but not just only for yourself, says Monet. What do you mean? Joe says I had to do it. Isaki says, yes, I'm back at 2 mil. I did it only a bit more and I reach you. What? What do you mean? Makash, get a VR. They are fun. VR stream. I don't know. I don't really want to do VR at the moment. VR is an interesting technology. And I think would be incredibly good for specific things, but the current things that VR is used for at the moment are just not great. I don't think VR in theory is really good. It's just no one, I don't think anyone's created a thing that utilizes VR perfectly yet. Like Beat Saber's good, fair enough. Um, Gorn's pretty epic, although it does not feel like it's a, I don't know, I'd say it's like a medium content game. It's pretty, not medium. It's small content but like well made. Um, I don't know. I don't think anyone's made like a banger VR game yet to where it's like, oh, this perfectly utilizes VR and it's amazing, right? Hypixel skyblock VR, your hands will love it. So I have to like actually work out while I do my mining now. Is that how it is? I'm gonna have to actually swing the pickaxe myself and not be a lazy fucking individual sitting on my computer. In fact, I'm also laying on my back. I'm on the fucking gamer pose. I'm in my chair, basically laying on my back, sitting back, gaming. Fucking, it's amazing. Hypixel skyblock player discovers working out. Okay. Only a bit more cash, and I'm as good as you. Only 2 bill or some. Oh wait, I thought you said 2 mil. You mean like you got 2 bill until you get 5 bill? Is that what you're saying? Oh wait, speaking of money, I need to take out my interest. There we go. Yeah, I spent a lot of coins on something. I spent a few coins on something. Boneworks or Bone Lab, they utilize VR very good. I think I've heard of those. I think if I remember correctly, I think they do use VR quite well. I think yeah, they do. I don't know. I'm not really that interested in VR though at the moment. It's an unfortunate thing. I feel like I should have the time to go into a whole bunch of different things on a whim. That if I'm interested in a thing, I have the time to be able to go and do it. That's one of the things I fucking hate about being as busy as I am right now. Is that like I don't really have time to do anything, which sucks. Either I if I have free time, I will either do this or do uni work, and mostly I'm going to be doing uni work. Um, Basically, uni do be taking all my time, and it sucks, man. It really does. But yeah, oh well. That actually meant I made it to 2 mil and only 5 bill, and I have as much as you. Oh, I see. I see. Probably won't take long. Probably not. It'll take no time at all, man. You'll get 5 bill easy. 5 bill easy. Only real OG Mac men remember uncooked rice. Yes. BRB, see you in a bit. Tempest, I would love to try out Super Hot in VR. Actually, yeah, Super Hot in VR, that's a perfect game to put in VR, I think. That's a very good game to put in VR. I think there's certain games where it's like putting that in VR is, well, there's certain games where like a certain technology is perfect for them, I think. And Super Hot in VR is, I think that. There's another example of something, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's just certain technology works really well with each other. Like wireless charging and wireless mouse, they work perfectly together in my opinion. I think that's perfect. Have you had finals yet? I don't have any exams for now. I have projects essentially. I got work, got projects, and most of them are handed in now. And then I've obviously got my final year project, which I basically work on for the entire year. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that over this Christmas. Which is why basically after Derpy ends, I'm going to be streaming like probably a good most of the days during Derpy. And I'm going to be playing all of the days during Derpy in theory. I'm going to try and do as much mining as I can during Derpy. And then after that, I'm going to be fucking off to do uni work again, and basically only doing that. So that's pretty much what it will be. What's your major? Well, I'm doing a gaming related thing. I'm doing, basically I'm making games. I don't think we have that sort of thing of majoring and minoring or whatever in the UK. You just basically go to do a course in uni in the UK. It's just like you do a certain course. There's only one reason I'd get VR. What would you get VR for? Local Sadman. So like computer science, yeah, basically. It's pretty much computer science, yeah. Joe says I would pay for a Makash dating sim. Sounds a bit sus. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. No, local Sadman, you can't just say there's only one reason I'd get VR and then do that fucking emote, bro. Okay, fair enough, yes. That is also a very good thing in VR. Okay, fine. Maybe that's a very good... No. I'm just going to pretend that doesn't exist. I would not do that in VR. I'm just gonna not do that. I'm just gonna not. Local sus, man. It's a bit sus. Also, hello, Ice. Ice64. Okay, no one just says lol. I don't think he is talking about Beat Saber. Nah, different Beat Saber. Different Beat Saber. Wait, is the game called Beat Saber? Hold on. Is it actually? It is called Beat Saber. Damn. That is an interesting name. Now that I think about it, that is a very interesting name. Oh, God damn it, Joe. At Makash, how do you get Carpentry 50 enchanted diamond blocks? Honestly, I don't fucking remember. I think it's the personal compactor when it used to give Carpentry XP, and I mined all the time, so I got a lot of Carpentry XP off of that. Um, I'm pretty sure that's kind of how I did it. I think it's just from the personal compactor back in the day giving Carpentry XP. I don't remember. But that is a strategy. If you want to get Carpentry, which I think is worth it to do nowadays, isn't it? I mean, it gives skyblock XP and health, so it gives a good amount of health. And actually a good amount of skyblock XP as well. What the fuck? That's a good amount of skyblock XP. That's fucking... And it gives coins? Mad. Also, Carpentry used to be affected by rank. It used to have a rank multiplier on it as well. That was interesting. Imagine if it still did. Imagine. Would you be interested in watching F7 Mage POV played on mobile? No. I'm not interested in dungeons whatsoever. Makash, how'd you get... Oh, yeah, that one. Prob Meat Saber. Meat Saber? What do you mean by that? Just had the... Okay, that... I didn't really need to know that, your local shower man. But there you go. Dungeons, but censored. Yes. Crafting fine gemstones into flawless gives a ton of carpentry XP. You could do that. That's a thing that you could do. There's a lot of ways that you could just get it for free or even profit if you just like buy certain things off of the bazaar, craft them into other things and then sell them. Would you be interested to see POV of M12? I don't care about dungeons whatsoever. If they genuinely had M12 in development and I could see a preview of it, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'd give a slight shit. I don't really care about dungeons whatsoever. Although then again, like as much as I wouldn't care, it would in theory be good in the sense of I could potentially get some money by investing in certain things. Although then again, it's like it's like, if it's master mode, if it's like a dungeons thing, I don't think there'd be anything to invest in. Yeah, so genuinely, it wouldn't really matter. I don't think there'd be anything that would economically change to the point of I could gain money off of it. But no. Would you be interested to trade your mithril powder for Kata XP in the future? Actually, I probably would. I'd trade my mithril powder, my excess mithril powder for catacombs XP, yeah. Because I have too much. I don't need as much mithril powder as I have. It is genuinely useless past the point. So I would trade mithril powder for Kata XP. Obviously, you know, so I'd still be maxed in mithril powder, but yeah. How much do you make an hour? I have no idea. Greed cash for real. Look, man. It's not greed, it's just being financially smart. That's what it is. That's basically what it is. That is the state of being. And my current state of being is cold right now. I'm fucking freezing. Ah, for fuck's sake, I don't have the cake buff. Ah, I'm lacking cake, boys. I need cake. Ah, pain. Pain. Only pain. You have 5 billion, why do you need more? Why not? Why not need more? If I had more money, I could just max a whole bunch of shit. I could fucking... I could buy anything I want without losing the ability to buy anything I want in the future. Like, you act like 5 billion is like a infinite amount of money. Like, it's a lot of money, I'll give you that. But it's not infinite. You can't just buy everything with 5 billion. You trying to eat some cake? I need to get more mining fortune from it, yes. I would like the extra 5 mining fortune from the cake. But unfortunately, that's going to have to be a thing in a few minutes when my lobby ends or something like that. Is what it is. Unfortunate that. You can never have enough money? True. Just, you know, someone gets it. Someone gets it. I feel like that's an inherent understanding, though. I think most people... I don't know, I think that's like the default state of things of like... With something like money, there really isn't a max amount that you want. Infinite is basically what you want. Because if you can run out of it, then, you know, then you inherently don't have enough, right? And then there's a point to which you don't really need much more. Fair enough. And maybe you will stop seeking out money. But you're not gonna like say no to more, right? Like if you had 1 trillion coins in skyblock, you probably don't need to get much more money. And you'd probably be able to buy everything that you wanted. But if you got offered like, or if you could get like another 50 bill, you'd probably take it. You might as well. To be able to buy everything in the game, you need 50 bill coins or even 60 bill, because there is Game Annihilator, which is 60 bill, which is 50 bill. Well, I mean, the thing is though, it depends on how much you actually want, right? Like the amount of coins that you need to have to max everything is dependent on how much you actually want to max, of course. Depends on your need. And, you know, the things that I want to buy, like, I want to... If I had infinite coins in Skyblock, I would fully max my divans, fully max all the items that I care about. That would probably take a good few billion coins. But then after that, I wouldn't really need much more. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy a Game Annihilator, because I don't really give a shit about a Game Annihilator. Like, I'd buy a crate... Actually, no, I wouldn't buy a creative. I would like a creative mind, but I don't. I'd really only want my own, because I think having someone else's creative mind is just a bit weird. But you know, if I had infinite coinage in Skyblock, I would buy. I would max a lot of different things. I'd get a lot of different items, etc., etc. I'd probably max out all the Skyblock XP and fucking I don't know. I'd just buy a lot of shit. I'd buy a lot of shit. Um, yeah. You know, just because someone has 5 billion does not mean they have infinite money. What do you enjoy the most in skyblock? Mining. Mining is my favorite part of the game. It is very nice, very good and fun. Okay, I think I need 8. Where is it? Jotraline, where are you? There we go. Jotraline with the lean. That is very nice. I'm glad that they added that. So very happy that they added that. There's 3 game annihilators in the game and 29 builders clays. Nice. Game annihilator. You broke the game so hard that they call you an annihilator. Farming 49. Very nice, JC. Very nice. Yo, what's up? Hello, sweaty palms. Already yawning. Want to try my skyblock remake? I've been working on it for a while and I want some feedback. I can't really... I'm probably... I don't think I can do it, man. Very busy nowadays. I can't really do that for you, man. But good luck on your skyblock remake, though. Skyblock remakes are usually always quite cool. Takes 5 minutes, yeah, but that's not kind of how it works. This lobby, it took a long time to set up this lobby. And if if I leave this lobby, then it's that kind of thing. If I leave this lobby, then I have to do all that setup again, and yeah, it's long. It's a long day. To earn Game Annihilator, you need to report 75 bugs within 4 months, which seems easy. You just need to report 18 bugs a month. Lol. Well, I mean, is that an actual rule they have, or is that just the amount that Time Dio and their squad got? Because I'm pretty sure that's more so a one-off, less of an actual, like, you report this many bugs, we'll give you a Game Annihilator. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Oh, well. Lost my mining speed boost. Very sad. So 86 seconds on that one. 108, okay. Ninjun, the developer of the Colway mod, is apparently going to add a... I mean, he showed, the timer for two pickaxe abilities. So in theory, that is a thing he's done, / worked on, / working on, I don't know. So that's going to be an interesting thing. Because that means if he did add that, and I wanted it, which I kind of do, I'd have to download chat triggers. And that's just a pain in general. Because I don't know. I've not heard great things about chat triggers in the sense of like, apparently it's got a bunch of memory leaks and I don't know. It's just not apparently good for performance as well. I'm a bit concerned, but I mean, if he's put the effort into to do the thing, I don't want to like not download it because of chat triggers sort of thing. And plus, I do also really want to use it because it's a good feature. Like having 2 pickaxe, it would actually genuinely be really helpful doing this. So that's an interesting thing that might be happening. May or may not be happening. I mean, it probably might be. I don't know. He showed it in the Discord, so I got excited, man. I got excited, man. Chat triggers eats your FPS. Yeah, that's what I've heard. is what I've heard. So I'm slightly concerned, but the mod is good, man. The mod is good. If I get or I mean, it would be good if it had that, right? So if I had that, I'd probably be, I'd be thinking about it. Makash does a mining. I may do a minor amount of mining or smudge. A minor amount of mining. Well, don't know how many months, but it is 75 plus bugs within a few months. How much is a few? Yes, large amounts. I have chat triggers and doesn't really eat your FPS. Just let's say you have 400 FPS after chat triggers, you will have 325. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the module you add. It's probably dependent on the modules you add as well. And I'm only going to be, adding chat triggers. But I think adding just like a mod loader on your mod loader, it's like I don't know. It feels a bit bloaty, if you get what I mean, right? Because I don't know, like adding chat triggers itself, probably worth it if you have a lot of chat triggers modules. But to get one module, it's like, I don't know, it just feels a lot like excess stuff that you're adding. I just fucked it. Ah, for fuck's sake. Every fucking time, man. Every fucking time. I'll use mining speed boost and swap to fucking silverfish. I'm fucking pissed. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. I had 560 FPS average after chat triggers. I got at 470. Let's see. Makash does and angry. I don't know. It's just fucking annoying. Well, I kind of need that fucking, I need that thing up there that says what pet you have. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. Pet overlay. Enable pet overlay. Yeah. It's probably worth it to actually, I mean, it's fucking wrong. There we go. It's probably worth it to have, like, in theory, I don't really need it because I can just tell whether I'm heat immune or not. But this at least makes it a little bit more obvious. And maybe having this on the screen will make, will remind me of that. I don't know. We'll see. If that doesn't help, then I don't know. I don't know. What can you do? Please apply a skin to your silverfish. There's no real silverfish skin that I think is worth paying for. I'm not gonna spend money on cosmetics unless I'm like really convinced that it's a good one. I've only spent money on the Bowl skin because, to be fair, it does look quite nice, and the Blaze one because Frozen Blaze. Other than those two, there's none that's really worth the money. I'm pretty sure the Silverfish ones are expensive as well. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't like the fossilized one. And I don't mind. I think the fortified one's pretty cool. But for 200 mil, fuck that. 200 mil? No, I don't think I will. And plus, I also kind of don't want to... I don't want to skin my silverfish anyway. I like its default skin. All good mods like Soupy, Colweight, Bettermap, etc. are on chat triggers because really easy to code in and update. The only downside is FPS issue, which is not a problem if your PC is good. I don't know. Soupy, Colweight, Bettermap. I mean, Colweight is probably going to get me downloading chat triggers. Like, if Ninjun keeps on adding banger mining features, you know, I guess I have to oblige, you know. I guess I have to oblige. If he keeps dropping bangers in the fucking, you know, devlogs, if he keeps dropping bangers in GitHub, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to fucking do it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this has actually helped in me, whatchamacallit. That's not helped in me, uh, coordinating the pickaxe ability with the pet. I can never do that for some reason. I can never coordinate the pickaxe ability with the pet. Because that's like the main thing. I need to coordinate those two things. Like, you need to use the thing in conjunction. And for some reason I just don't do it. I don't know why. 200 mil is market manipulated. However, you say that word 2 days ago, it was 70 mil coins. For the past 2 months, I doubt it rise 130 mil coins a day before Derpy. Yeah, I mean, it's still very expensive, though. If it was free, it'd be a different story. But even then, it being free wouldn't necessarily guarantee. Like, I'd also have to like the skin as well, right? I'd also have to like the skin. And I don't really know about my... I kind of like the default silver skin. What should I do in Derpy? Any skill-based thing would be probably a good idea to do during Derpy. So, like, mining, farming is probably one of the better ones if you don't... If you care, you know, if you're me, mining, obviously. If you need to do any certain... If you need to get any certain specific skill, then, you know, do that skill. However, if you don't really... You know, if you don't really have anything set out, farming is probably a really good one. Because there's no other farming XP buff like it. So, probably farming. Probably farming. Foraging as well, because there's no other foraging XP buff like that. So either foraging or farming is probably good if you're, you know, if you're a generalist skyblocker. Coal weight only does coal weight, right? I have it. Coal weight did used to only do coal weight. If anything, they should probably maybe rename the mod, because I think what they're going to do is just add a bunch of mining features now. So if anything, it's just going to be more than coal weight. But yeah, that's basically that's what it used to do. Or that's what it was intended to only do. Maybe. I don't know. But now, in theory, if it's going to add that mining speed boost, or the dual mining ability thing, then it's going to be a bit more than just coal weight. But then it only does that because they haven't mined anything, I guess, added. What? I think at the moment coal weight does the coal weight mod does more than just coal weight now as well. Like, it's the coal weight mod, but it also has other features other than just showing you coal weight if you do the command. So it's already more than what the original thing was. They could do a lot of features for Ninjun could add a lot of features for Magmafield's mithril mining. There's a lot of things that you could add to it. Like, you could do a heat warning. I mean, there already is a heat warning, but the thing is, the hypixel heat warning also comes with the nice fun feature of not allowing you to mine for a good few minutes. So, you know, a warning before it gets to, like, 80 or 90 heat. There's a lot of things that you could add as features. I'd really want to do a mining mod, you know? I'd really want to do that. Ocean Raid? Ocean Raid? Ocean Raid? Is it ocean or ocean? But thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, I'm mining. To all the new viewers, I'm basically just mining. There is only mining. And there will only be mining. But yeah. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. But yeah. Basically, just going to be mining the entire stream. And all streams. I don't know, I just mine. I don't have Java, but I have T-Launcher. Okay. Nice. Yes, raid. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, let's go. Raid. They call me Ocean. I'm actually called Ocean. Ah, I see, I see. Well, thank you for the raid, though. Very nice of you. Oh yeah, here would be a good here would be a good point for the mod. Because at the moment I don't know which pickaxe ability is ready or not. Because the thing is though, this one's a bit misleading. Because I'm using two pickaxe abilities. I don't know whether that ready is for one, the other, or neither. I don't know whether either pickaxe ability is ready. Or you know what I mean. I gotta go, but have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, man. See ya. Hope you have a good time. And thank you for the raid again. Very, very nice of you, man. PogChamp wants his mining time. Hell yeah. Also, actually, another thing as well that I was doing a little bit of mining off camera, and I was actually getting to the point where I was teleporting to each of the mithril clusters like these, you know, with the ether warp thing. So I was actually getting quite a bit more efficient with it, which is nice to see, because it's such a shame that I haven't done more of this method than like this is probably the I've done this method probably the least out of all of the other mining methods that I've done, but it's been the longest time since it's out. Like this method has been out for I don't know. I don't think I'm like saying it properly, but you know, this method's been out for a really long time, but I haven't used it enough in my opinion. Even when gem mining came out and I was like hella busy with like you know going to work and all that. I still, you know, tried my best to do as much gem mining as I could when I came home from work, etc. But with uni, I don't even have time to like to do that because it's basically just all day sort of thing. So it's a shame because this I think is very nice. I mean, it's XP, which is like when gems came out, it was all money, which was nice as well because I became quite wealthy with that. But this is just specifically for the thing that I need to get done, which is XP. And I still haven't been able to do a lot of it, which is unfortunate. Are you sure this is skyblock? Where's the sky? Yeah, it's a really weird name that they have for it. Because it's supposed to be skyblock because all of the things are supposed to be islands. But considering this is like a mining island, It's not really an island because it's kind of just a box in which you mine in. It's a I don't know. They really should. I think they should name or rename Hypixel Skyblock. But the problem is, I don't know if they would. I don't know if there's a name that really fits it well. There's not really a good name for Hypixel Skyblock. But I think if they actually had a name for Hypixel Skyblock that was a little bit more accurate to what it actually is, cave block. I mean, that's the thing though. It's not all caving though. That's the thing. It's not all mining and it's not all it's not all mining and it's not all not mining. If you get what I mean. Like, there's a good amount of this. There's also the dwarven mines, and then you also have dungeons, and then there's a good few islands as well. I don't know how they would name the game. If they could name just the game as it is right now, and everyone would know it as that name, I don't know what they would name it to. Don't know what would be a good one. Grind block. Oh my god, that would be that'd be a very fitting name. I tell you that. Definitely be a very fitting name. I don't know if that's the best name, but it'd be very accurate to what it is. I'm gonna stay here, nice. Thank you, man. Just block. Hell yeah. It's just called block. I'm using Nintendo Switch for Minecraft. Once I get a memory card, I can buy a Bedrock account and then get a free Java account. Nice. Yeah, when you buy Minecraft now, you buy both Bedrock and Java. So I guess like when you buy Minecraft now, you just buy Minecraft. It's interesting how, I mean, I was about to say it doesn't. I was thinking like, wait, no, you wouldn't get it if you buy Minecraft. You wouldn't get it on Switch. Actually, no, that's the thing. So when you buy Minecraft now, it's not device dependent. No, it's device dependent, but not version dependent. That's what it is. If you buy Bedrock or Java, you get both. So, you know, you just buy Minecraft now. But you also have to buy it device dependent. So, you know, you have to buy it for Switch if you want it on Switch, and you have to buy it for PC if you want it on PC, that sort of thing. But if you have it on PC, you also get it on Xbox. I don't know that I don't think you'd get it on PS4 if you had it on your PC though. So, you know, Microsoft has that one leg up there. It's past my bedtime. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you, JC. But I will put I'll put your name on the donor wall, man. Thank you for the $5. That was very, very generous of you, man. Very generous of you. Nintendo Switch Edition and Wii U Edition. I'll be a joke to you. All the editions of Minecraft, all of them. You have to kind of, well, not really editions. Like all the devices that you have to get it on separately. Because you just buy Bedrock for basically anything that's not a fucking desktop, really. You don't have to, lol. No, I do that for all of the people who donate. In-game or IRL money. I love how you say donor wall as in ignoring, but also that you have an actual wall. I know, it's like it's a funny play on words there. I have a donor wall, and therefore I ignore all of the donors, but they're on the wall, you know? It's basically like the opposite of donor wall, because you're actually on a wall where you get recognized, because you're on a wall, right? But like, it's donor wall in the sense of you get ignored, because you get what I mean. I like it. Funny. DS edition, PS4 edition, Wii U edition, Nintendo Switch edition, all of the editions, yeah. All those use Bedrock now. There's way more Minecrafts than people think, yeah. I remember the OG PS4 edition. That's the first Minecraft I played, was the OG PS4 edition. I say OG as if it was like the first edition of Minecraft. I mean, it was the first one that I played, but yeah. And then like Xbox 360 had its own edition, I'm pretty sure. Did the Xbox One have its own edition as well? It might have, I don't know. Skyblock doesn't really feel like Minecraft though. I mean, it's basically just modded Minecraft, really. That's how I would say it is. It is pretty much modded Minecraft. It's modded in a different way, though, you know? It's server plugins instead of actual mods. So there's limitations there in that they can't really do as much, I think, as mods can. Although maybe they can do everything that mods can. I don't know. At the moment, they don't have the ability to add their own custom textures, but if they added in a texture pack, I don't think that... At that point, could they just do everything that a mod could? If they had their own server texture pack sort of thing. They do kind of have their own textures with the heads. That is kind of a thing they do. I mean, you know, those are custom textured, but you know what I mean, right? Like, that's technically custom textured with the head thing. Ooh. I played Wii U Edition. I was very surprised to get Nintendo Switch Edition too. But then I realized it's just stupid Bedrock, the new version. I'll always be with the original games. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure whether Bedrock is the exact same. Is the exact same as like as those kind of editions, like the PS4 and the Switch editions. I think it's even different to those. Like the original console specific versions, I'm pretty sure are different to Bedrock, which is also different to Java. I think so. Have they said why they don't move later Minecraft versions to get more items and mechanics to play with? I think they've said that that would basically take a lot of development time to just get the compatibility up. I think that is the issue, the reason that they're not doing it. I don't know if they said that that's not the reason they're doing it, but it, I'm pretty sure it's because it will take a long time to get the compatibility. Uh, like they have to make all the things that they've written for the current version that they're using. They have to, you know, make that all work with the new version. It's not even remotely the same. I always thought that the console editions were very close to Bedrock anyway, but I guess not. See, I don't know. Playing OG PS4 edition. Actually, yeah, no, they're not really the same at all. They're really not. Now that I remember, it's like, oh, OG PS4 edition was like yeah, there was a big difference. Java is cool because it's basically the edition for PC. Yeah. I mean, Java edition is just, you know, OG, the original one. I mean, one of the big things about Java, I think, is Redstone, or at least for me. I mean, other than just the mechanics of Java in general, the Redstone is a very massive portion of it, I think. Like, quasi connectivity, uh, just, you know, pistons, pistons in general. Just pistons themselves are pretty much like the very nice part about Java. Like the way pistons work in Java are brilliant. But the thing with Java Redstone is that it's just so much faster. I hate how Bedrock Redstone's so fucking slow and just shit. Like Java Redstone's just so good, man. Like the speed at which Java Redstone is at is perfect. Like, it could even go faster in my opinion. Like, you want it to be fast, man. You want Redstone to be fast. Like if Redstone's slow, it's just not good. And also the weird ways that Java works, it's just wonderful. It's amazing. It's perfect. Bedrock Redstone does have some cool things that Java should copy though. Like, movable tile entities. That should come to Java. Um, I don't know, there's probably some other Bedrock stuff that There's definitely some other bedrock things that that Java should yoink. But I don't play bedrock, so I don't know. I do know that they have movable tile entities, though. I want that. Give me that. Give me that now. Although, then again, I probably wouldn't. I already wouldn't do all too much with it. But it'd be cool to see Il Mango and and probably Mumbo Jumbo would probably do some stuff with that. But I think mainly Il Mango. Il Mango would probably be like over the moon and make a shit ton of content, and it'd be good content as well. Not to say that I use current, but basically, I'd watch basically every single like he would make a whole bunch of videos on like new shit of movable tile entities. I mean, actually, no, he's already made those because he just that's the thing though. Like he's already made those videos, but it's just on carpet mod and not, you know, vanilla, you know? At least if you buy Bedrock, you get Java, you get both, which is better than one. Yeah, that's a nice thing they did. Now that Java and Bedrock are essentially, if you have one, then you have the other. It's a lot nicer in the sense of like, oh, if you know, say someone accidentally got gifted Bedrock, you know, the inferior version. That would annoy the Bedrock people because there are people who are like, "Oh, Bedrock better," you know, delusional. That is. You know, there are people who get accidentally gifted Bedrock, and then they're like, "Oh shit, everyone's playing on Java," so they play Bedrock only, and now they don't have that excuse. Now they get to play Java, you know, the superior version. Do you have double my mithril powder? Probably, PogChamp, probably. I have a lot of mithril powder, yes. Bedrock is both better and worse than Java in ways. They are different. I wouldn't say they're entirely like one's entirely better than the other. Although Java is objectively better, fight me. Java is better. I mean, we joke a little bit, of course. I mean, Bedrock does have, in theory, better performance. In theory. In theory, I don't know. Apparently that's better performance. Although I think in Java it's just the server-side performance of Java has always gone to shit. Like it's just progressively gotten worse and worse, I think. Um, Whereas like the client-side performance is generally quite good. Like the amount of FPS I get is generally quite good. It's always just the server-side processing of like in-game events that always dies. Like the TPS is just never recovered from like a certain version. I don't remember what it was, but the problem is they always focus on the FPS and not the TPS. Like the TPS is where the issues are, but they always focus on the FPS. That's why I feel like the FPS is really good, but then the TPS just fucking dies, man. Like the TPS is the issue, yet they don't fucking do anything about it. Like they're doing genuinely fuck all about the TPS. You got 79 million mithril, I got 47 million, so you don't in brackets gaming. Mad. I, for some reason, thought you had 100 mil. Nah, that's Harval. Yeah. Farming or fishing during Derpy? Farming. Or fishing. Do which one you want to do. Like, if you... It depends a lot on your situation. Like, if you've got farming 60, then do fishing, of course. If you have fishing 24, like I do... Wait, no, actually, I think I have fishing 25 now. Yeah, I got fishing 25. After opening all of those gifts, I got fishing 25. Genuinely got a fishing level off of gifts instead of actually doing fishing. But yeah, what was it? So, in my situation, I might benefit more from doing fishing because like early game fishing apparently is like really hard to level. So I might benefit more from doing fishing than I would farming. But, you know, it depends. It depends on what your situation is. That's a lot in skyblock generally. Things will often depend on your situation. Both my fishing and farming is low. Well, which one's more important to you? farming 29, fishing 24. Well, here's the thing, I guess. If you do fishing and get to a certain fishing level, then you can level up fishing quite quickly. Whereas if you do farming, then this is probably the best time to do farming at all, really. I don't know. I'm zero everything. I'm. I don't think you play the game. I don't think you play hypixel skyblock, do you? MG284. I did it back when it was cheap. I crafted diamond blocks like a year ago. Cost 10 mil back then. I see. I don't really care for any of them. I mean, what do you want to do though, Little Scared? What do you want to do? Oh, you own Bedrock for Switch. I see. Yeah, I don't think you can play hypixel skyblock then. Although there apparently some stuff that you can do to get Bedrock working for hypixel. Although that might get you banned or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I'm playing Java Edition on hypixel skyblock with heavy amounts of mods and all that. It's weird how that works. Like it's the same game, but like very different as well. Like what I just did there makes no sense in the vanilla context. Everything I'm doing makes no sense in the vanilla context. This is so far from vanilla. Like even sometimes games that are like heavily modded still have like a vanilla concept to them. Like you're still doing a survival kind of game, you just got a whole bunch of stuff on it. Um but this is just far removed. This is so far removed from anything vanilla. Like, you know, the core concept is just entirely different as well. You gotta get 100k more gem powder because then you can max Lonesome Miner. Am I that close? I am quite close. Alright, I gotta go by, see Hodrick P. Is very needed trust, yes. I mean, I would like to get gemstone powder. I'm not opposed to it at all, but it's not my main priority. Hypixel was on Bedrock but failed miserably, so they removed the Bedrock version. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Although I do wonder, were you able to play Hypixel Skyblock? I mean, were you able to play Skyblock like in the same way that other people could, you know, Java Edition could play Skyblock? Was it on the same servers? Was it different? I wonder. I don't think you were able to do Skyblock. I feel like there'd be no way. There's no way that you could do Skyblock on Bedrock. It's just way too different. Breaking prismarine blocks with a prismarine shard, throwing a gigantic pick seems vanilla to me. I mean, it is very vanilla to be fair. Very, very vanilla. It was the same cross-platform. So could you do Hypixel? Could you do Skyblock then? Or you could actually do all this in Bedrock? Because I don't know, man. I feel like it could not happen. I feel like it just I don't know. Skyblock just doesn't seem like a thing that would be able to happen on Bedrock. Unless like you know, you join Bedrock or your client is Bedrock, but then like the underlying stuff is Java. Like you could do all this in Bedrock, damn. That's weird then. It's very weird. That's a very, very weird thing. PogChamp says I do that all the time in vanilla. There just weren't many players on Bedrock playing Hypixel, so they quit. I see. I see, I see. Mining speed boost, 35 seconds, 87. Yeah, that dual pickaxe ability thing would be really nice. The cooldown for both of them would be so good. The ability to have the cooldown for two abilities. It'd just be brilliant, man. It'd be so good. Hello, Marty Shorts. You are now event level 78? Yes, yes I am. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Okay. I thought the bots were gone. I don't know where I read it, but I read somewhere that YouTube was like, "Oh, we've cracked down on bots, like you know, quite a lot at the moment." Um, and then I just see immediately a bot in the chat after not seeing one for ages. Maybe like the bot creators are just like, let's test their, you know, their claims and have decided to ramp up the bot production on YouTube. Czech Republic? I'm not from the Czech Republic, no. I am from the UK. Please do my chemistry homework. Put your chemistry homework in chat then, you will say. What do you want to know? I did A-level chemistry. What chemistry homework would you like to know? Chemistry information. Although I haven't really... I've not done anything related to chemistry in a long time. There's not really been a good reason for me to do that. But, I mean, there's no reason that I would forget anything from it, though. You know? No one actually uses bots, they just commit... They just comment to give creators extra cash. What? Arval almost has 1 bill XP on Balpet. Really? I think I had like 700-ish mil or so. Yeah, he's got 932 mil on it. Jesus. Oh, never mind. I have 400 mil. I thought mine had like 700 or something. But no. No, not at all. But yeah, that's a lot of XP. A lot of XP on his Bal. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half, really? Jesus, I thought I was streaming for a lot longer than that. Why is your stream title So There Is Derpy? Ah, okay. So the reason of that is because there is a special mayor in Skyblock. The special mayors only come every 4 months. Well, no, the rotation of a specific special mayor is 4 months, but every special, or there's a special mayor every like 6 weeks, I think it is. Or is it six? It's a very long time between special mayors. I don't remember what it is specifically. But Derpy is a special mayor, and he gives you plus 50% extra skill XP. And so I titled it There is Derpy, because Derpy is mayor. He's quite the gaming. Yes. Yes, I am, PogChamp. PogChamp 1. It implies the existence of a PogChamp 2. Is there a PogChamp 2, PogChamp 1? I need to know. I need to know, man. Is there a PogChamp 2? Give me this information. I need to know, man. It must be known. As a result of hydrolysis of 2.03 grams of a certain peptide with a molar mass of... Oh, I hate molar mass. 609.74 G mole minus 1. 2.27 grams of a mixture of amino acids was obtained. Calculate how many peptide bonds the molecule of the tested peptide contains. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you're so I got a very low grade in my A level chemistry, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons. I have no idea what the fuck. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I have no idea. I fucking molar mass was. I think whenever they introduced molar mass into chemistry, I just fucking died at that moment. That's when I died. Molar mass just killed me in chemistry. And I know that's like one of the first things they did in A-level chemistry. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. This is the easiest question on my exam. I'm dead. Look, man, I hate molar mass. I'm so fucking bad with it. I'm so bad. Molar mass. Any fucking titrations. Fucking uh no. I'm just so bad with that shit. I'm so bad. I can, yeah, I could probably just name the chemical you were saying. That's probably about it. I can probably just name a chemical. That is all I can do. How's it going, Makash? Pretty good. 40 bacteria. Pretty good. Name 59 women. I don't know 59 different women. What do you mean? What are you talking about, man? I bet you lot don't even know 59 different women. 5 people have had the name PogChamp too. Really? Damn. What you gonna DI with them? Hey? Me went up, yes. There was my friend changed name, but now when they changed away from it, someone took it. So yes, there exists one in the wild. I see. I do wonder. I do wonder, PogChamp 1. Is there a PogChamp 2? I mean, you've confirmed that now, actually. There is definitely a PogChamp 2. But what does it go up to? Is there a PogChamp 3? PogChamp 4? What level of PogChamp can we get to? Me when Makash, Derpy's Derpy, so I Makash, Makash by Derpying Makash. Why did I read that? Why did I read that from USAC? Why did I do that? Why is that a thing that I have done? I have just read that. No questions asked. I just read that statement. Read that sentence from USAC. Sometimes things happen. No explanation. Because you're Makash. Easy. Fair enough. Fair enough. We must welcome everyone in guild that is watching the stream. Welcome this man. He has joined the guild, and therefore we must bully him. That's just how it works. I got an absolute math advice 100% legit. Well, you didn't say maths, so disappointing. You didn't say maths with an S, so I'm disappointed. You set your question. The answer is 899 peptide bonds are required to form a polypeptide chain with 900 amino acids. I see. I see, I see. Are you tired of not proving anything in maths? Just multiply both sides by 0, problem solved. Hell yeah. The answer's 4. Apparently. The answer is 4. Also, yeah, 899 peptide bonds seems like a lot of bonds. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of bonds. That's a large amount of bonds, my guy. Hold on. What was his question again? Calculate how many peptide bonds the molecule of the tested peptide contains. Yeah, I'm just saying that's a lot of bonds. That's a lot of bonds. Mr. Bond. Hehehe, Mr. Bond. 2.03 grams of peptide and 0.24 grams of water. This is why I hate chemistry, man. I hate chemistry now because you said calculate how many peptide bonds. Oh wait, no, the answer was 4. But then my guy's like, oh yeah, he says, I don't know, man. Chemistry is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Oh god. There is no PogChamp 3, 4, or 10, but for some reason there's a 5, a 6, and a 7. And PogChamp 8 says it's locked. So there is also a PogChamp 9. That is a lot of PogChamps. Very interesting info. Very, very interesting. I'm hoping that my hands just warm up, but for no reason whatsoever. Like, for some reason, they'll just, like, be warm. And I need that right now. I need that. 165 days of just me buying. I hate this. What? Can someone buy me flowers, please? I'm down bad for flower minion. Hey, yo, I didn't know Imperent was down bad for flower minion. Jesus. Have you considered buying or getting a Hypermax Yogg armor for Magma Fields Mithril so you can use the Silverfish the whole time for better rates? I have thought about doing that, yes. In fact, I have an idea for that. And I was thinking about doing it this stream. I was thinking about doing it. But I'm not going to do it this stream. But instead, I'm going to show you what my idea was for, yeah, I'm going to show you what my idea was for that. That was my idea. I wonder what you guys think about my idea for Yogg armor. Uh, oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh dear. PogChamp 1's like, yes, yes, good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea, you know? I think I should do that. I think that's a I think that's the thing I should do. If you guys want to see me get hypermaxed Yogg armor, then there is a goal, a donation goal for it. That was my idea. That was my idea. I'm not gonna do that though. Although maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. Because that would be funny. That would be very, very funny. What if I donated all the money now? Well, then I'd have to do it then. I'd have to buy I'd need to buy Hypermax Yogg armor, which is going to cost like a few 100 million coins. And I don't really want to buy it at the moment because I wouldn't use it and it'd just be a waste of money. And I've not got the dono goal up, so don't be donating £60 now. If you donate £60, I'm not gonna do it because I don't have the goal up. Just saying. Before you put down the wallet, put down the card, stop entering those credit card details. Stop doing it. I'm not doing it if you. I don't know how I would. Oh yeah, you could just charge back. That's what you could do. You could just charge back. You gotta diet as well or scam? No. No, I wouldn't diet. I wouldn't diet. It would just be hypermaxing the whatchamacallit. Just the stats. It would just be the stats. But yeah. I was thinking like maybe I could do that. I was thinking like, ah, that would be a good idea. What if I did that? But then I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about doing that one, Chief. Am I really that desperate for money? To where I'm putting up dono goals now. I'm putting up dono goals for random things. You gotta diet as well or scam. Yeah. Got bombed in my sapphire route. Mad. That is very sucky though. People that do that. People that just bomb other people's routes. If you hit dono goal, you go next door with a measuring cup. Wait, what? If you hit dono goal, you go next door with a measuring cup and ask for a cup of sugar. The fuck? That's just weird, man. That's very strange. PogChamp's like, okay, fine, G7, P7. No, 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 no. I just realized fully hypermaxing would mean G7, P7, wouldn't it? Nah, hold on. No, I mean regular max. No. Basically, do what. Hold on, what do you call its name is? Basically, just do what Implodent did, minus like the black dye. I just do the. I just put fucking. I'd recombobulate it, put like the gems on it. I'd just do that. Also, why the fuck does his Yogg have jade in it? Oh wait, no, that's not the universal slot. That's not the universal slot. There's no going back. Well, I haven't made the dono goal yet. I haven't made the dono goal, so there is no if I do end up making it, then I can make that a part of the dono goal. I can just be like, you know what? This is only to do basically what Implodent has done with his. Make it poggers. I'm gonna make it yoggers. I'm gonna make my Yogg armor yoggers. If you hit dono goal, go outside and pick exactly 40 blades of grass with a pair of tweezers. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think I will do that. I'm not gonna go the whole dono goal route. The dono goal of just anything to get money. There's a streamer I watch that does that, and it just doesn't work out well for him. And I have seen the error of his ways, and I will not follow. I will not follow in his ways. You can't be just doing anything for a dono goal. It's just, it won't work out well. It won't work out well. Picobulus, Silverfish. Ooh, 167. That's good. If I get 1 bill gold, you gotta pass Alval. Yes, yes. Alright. Let me just do that real quick. Let me just gain 1 billion mining XP real quick. Hold on. How much XP does he have nowadays? 5.259 billion. What's Hush Lucas at? 5.21 billion. What's Ruhr at? 5.175 billion. So is Arval number 1? He is. He is. He is. Arval's number one at the moment. That's very good though. We want that. We want Arval number one. Arval best miner. Call an Italian restaurant and try order sushi. Yeah, I'll just order things that are not on the menu. I'll just be like, you know what? I know that you don't do pizza at this Indian restaurant, but can you please just do me a pizza, man? Just please. I need it. I need a pizza from this Indian restaurant. You know what'd be funny though? Imagine if you call the restaurant and ask for something that they don't do. So what they do is they charge you a premium, and they, they charge you more than you would otherwise than it would otherwise cost. But then they order from a place that actually does that. That'd be funny. Imagine you like an Indian place gets cool. You know, they're like, oh, give you whatchamacallit? Like, you know, they call an Indian place, they order a pizza, and they're like, all right, fair enough. And then they charge them more, and then they're like, all right, we'll go to Domino's. And then they order Domino's, and it's a good idea, actually. It's actually a good idea. Macash, more like macro cache reported in brackets. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think I am. I don't think I will. Does that mean you will get a billion gold collection if what? Hold on. Oh, if you get a billion gold collection. I mean, PogChamp, unfortunately those things are not related. Unfortunately, those things are not related in the slightest. Another bot? You mean like Nope Nah is a bot? Maybe. How are you not bored? Because I like mining, man. Mining is good. It's a fun time. I say fun time. It's relaxing. It's a vibe, you know. It's a vibe. In fact, actually, this week would be a really good idea to do like a 12-hour stream. I'm not gonna do it today. I haven't like set out a time, or I haven't like allotted the time to do a 12-hour stream. But maybe like tomorrow or the day after, I could do a 12-hour stream of this. Mining is the second most boring skill other than foraging. Well, that's just blatantly not true. Dungeons is the most boring thing in the game, don't you know? Dungeons it's just so bad. It's actually the worst part of this game, really. If you think about it, Dungeons just the worst part of the game. MG28284 is like, oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed a memo that said it was okay to be rude. Oh no. I mean, he's not being rude, he's just saying that like he doesn't like mining. It's pretty much it. Farming worse? Nah, I think farming is pretty good. It goes dungeons, foraging, then mining? No, I think mining is the best part of the game. I think it would go dungeons, fishing. If we're just talking about the skills, I think. And we're just going to exclude enchanting and alchemy. Then it would go... I mean, I don't like... Dungeons is the worst. Fishing is second. Foraging probably third. Farming fourth. Combat fifth. Mining last. So mining is, you know, the best. Although maybe combat and farming get switched. I don't know. Maybe combat and farming get switched. I don't know. I think farming and combat are quite close to each other. Fishing is fun. You got normal fishing, lava fishing, jerry fishing. Yeah, they all suck. They're all bad. They're all not good. And you can fish in the farming islands. Why can you fish anywhere? I don't know. They just made it so you can fish anywhere. Nope, now you must hate Stardew Valley, yeah. This is very... I mean, I've never played Stardew Valley. However, however, I have a feeling it's the kind of game where it's very, like, you know, relaxed and chill sort of thing. And this is basically the same as that. Mining is very much a relaxed and chill activity in hypixel skyblock. Whereas, like, there's parts of the game where it's intended to not be that way. Which is mainly dungeons and, I guess, Slayer and basically all the stuff that Refraction does on stream. In a way, I guess I could be the... I mean, it's more like... My stream's more of a Sarite kind of stream than a Refraction stream, if you get what I mean, right? That's kind of how it is. Number 1, mining, combat fishing, foraging, farming. I think farming is pretty good. It's kind of like the cobble gem back in the day, but more worth it. More worth it. Farming kind of just reminds me of cobble gem days. Like, cobble gem's kind of the farming, or the most farming-like part of mining. You mine a lot? Nice, man. Nice. I mean, yeah, mining is very good. I saw a meme on Reddit. It was brilliant. A meme in the Hypixel Skyblock subreddit where it was like mining and combat or something like that. I think it was mining and combat. It's that meme where the mother's holding the child in the water, and she's holding up mining and combat, and then the child that's drowning is I can't remember. I think like farming and foraging maybe, and then and then like the skeleton under the water is like alchemy or something. And I must say, alchemy does deserve an update. Alchemy deserves its own update like enchanting did. And there was a guy in the comments who was like, "Oh no, don't fuck with alchemy because at the moment it's pretty good." But then and his argument was like, "Oh, they might fuck it up." But basically, like if alchemy had its own enchanting thing, if alchemy got the enchanting treatment, then I think that would be good for alchemy and just everything. You know? I think it'd be good for that. Farming is my lowest skill at 44. My lowest skill is it really do be fishing at 25. Really do. And my farming is like 34, I think, yeah. I would level farming... I'd actually... Nah. Would I level farming with the garden update? Probably not. Also, hello, good job, Zozo, or Zozu, in Twitch chat. Hello. Skelly in water is probably foraging. I mean, it is getting its own update coming soon in 2023, maybe. Maybe 24, we'll see. But, that's good. Tell me how I have mining 49, almost 50, and I never mined. Did you put diamond spreading in your minions? Did you have snow minions down? Any mining minions, probably. Actually, yeah, that's probably what it is. Have you done any commissions? Maybe you got some mining XP from that? Dungeon plays crying during Derpy after getting an RNG drop just for the drop to be worth nothing when AH is reopened. Ripperoni the homies. F for the Dungeoneers, they really can't play the game for like a week. It is really kind of sad. I mean, not necessarily, to be fair. They can do the lower floors, I would assume. Or maybe some of like the god tier sweats of the game can still do M7 just as easy. But I'm sure Dungeoneers are not having the greatest time at the moment with the whole double health thing. But Dungeoneers are generally more likely to be generalists anyway, or maybe are they? Are miners also generalists a lot of the time? I don't know, I consider myself a mining main, although I have done a good amount of the... I have done a good amount of generalist sort of things. I would never have every single slot snow and diamond spreading. I would never have every single slot snow and diamond spreading. What do you have as your minions then? Do you have diamond spreading at all? Hello, sub 18 runs. Because you're paying people to carry you. Can't wait for farming to make 0 times 2 the amount. Or 0 times 2 the money when Garden comes out. Yeah, I don't know. I think Garden seemed a little underwhelming. For like a farming update that's supposed to be like the Dwarven mines. I don't know. It didn't really... Yeah. It didn't really hit like Dwarven mines did. My biggest flex today is killing a Rev 5 during Jerry. Nice. Isn't it going to be foraging update? The next update, well, the next like large update, I think, is going to be the farming one. I think so. Well, actually, no, it's going to be levels V2, I think, and then the farming one. Why don't you get max Yogg armor so you can stay ahead of the competition? Sub 18 runs. I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I was thinking about doing it. I made a meme about it earlier in stream, sub 18. But also, I want to just... I'm not going to do the whole Yogg armor thing for now. I'm not going to do the Yogg armor thing for now. I'm just going to do it regularly, like I am doing. But I am planning to mine a lot this week because of Derpy. 2.8% more XP. I know. I know. In theory, it's better. And I won't have the issue of... I mean, maybe it would help me with pet swapping just without using Yogg as well in general. Although maybe it won't, because then I'll get used to I'll get used to heat not existing. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds worth it, not gonna lie. Maybe. All I want to happen is for Cole and his amazing perks to just exist again. Because why has he been 25% minions for like 14 elections now? Why is that a thing? It's so sad, man. It's so sad. He's genuinely been 25% minions for like 14 or 15 elections now. Garden is for foraging. Garden is farming. Imagine toteming a tier 5 Enderman mini boss. I don't know. Oh, toteming. Oh, yeah, that would be a lot of health. A very large amount of health. That's mutated during Jerry. Oh, God. A very large amount of health. I mean, during Jerry, wouldn't it be during Derpy? Surely. I like how he said Jerry even though the title is Derpy. I mean, Nope Nah said Jerry. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping that saying... I hope you're saying that about Nope Nah. I'm just reading what he said. Yogg armor is an epic armor set unlocked at Hardstone 5. Wearing the full set will give the player a total of 60 defense and 200 health. Indeed. It can grant the wearer up to 500 extra mining speed after killing 5,000 Yoggs while wearing this armor set. Yes. And I have it right here. Yogg, my beloved. Wonderful Yogg set. Also have a salmon set. And I was given that. Goblin, by the way. I was given that. I did not do that. I was given that. That was contraband. I got this, though. I did buy that. And this, I don't remember where this came from, but I have it. I don't actually know where that came from. In fact, I should probably just fucking NPC it. I'm gonna NPC it. There's no point in it existing in my... It's a bit of a waste of space, if anything. I'm pretty sure I already have an ender set in my museum as well. And if I don't, I can always just... like kill 4 endermen and probably even get an enderman set off of that. In my humble opinion, Jerry and Derpy are the exact same. You make the same amount of money from both mares. Prove me wrong. They do feel very similar in theme, in the sense of like, random a bit. A little bit random, random perks, you know. And that's kind of why I wish they did, like, a few more special mares, maybe. Because I'm not gonna lie, Scorpius... Is it Scorpius? I think it is. Scorpius feels like the only well thought out special mare. The others just feel like, ah shit, we needed to think of a special mare, so we just gave them some random perks. You know? If there isn't 3 perk coal in next section, it will be a real shame if someone came to Simon's house at 1 8. Okay. PogChamp, you can't just threaten Simon to give us 3 perk coal. At least 2 perk coal, you know? At least 2 perk coal with, like, the good perks. I would take that. I would take 2 perk coal, but with the good perks. Like, we don't need the 25% minions. All we need is those 2 good perks from coal, and we're set, lads. We're actually set. Bro, some dude on Discord was flirting with my GF Toda. I don't know how I should feel about that. What do you say, Dad Cash? That's your call, bro. That's your call. It's your call whether to call him out on it, beat him up IRL, or whether to do nothing. It's your call, man. Do what you think is right. Or just... I don't know. Don't listen to me. Just don't listen to me. I'm not like... I'm not gonna give advice in that situation, fam. Okay, 2 perk. We genuinely we only need 2 perks from coal. Coal only has 2 good perks. So if we just get 2 perk coal but like the good perks, then we're set. We don't need the 3rd perk. I mean, it'd be nice. Like, I'm not saying coal's 3rd perk isn't actually that good. It is pretty good. Like, I will take coal's 3rd perk. 25% minions is very good. In fact, I benefit a lot more from it than most people, so I'd be very happy with 3 perk coal. But his 2 good perks are all we really need. Like, the minion perk is good, but it's not going to be insane. It's just a nice bonus, if anything. Absorb every 10 yogs killed, giving 1 mining speed, indeed. The crafting recipe can be obtained after reaching Hardstone 5, yes. If I don't see a Diana perk in the next 5 elections, I'm going to send my dog to North Korea. Hey yo. You're gonna send it right to Kim Jong-un. Maybe he'll treat your dog nicely. You never know. Well, he was pretty disgusting and asked for that once he found out she was a girl, and was generally pretty disgusting. And I know what I should think about it. It's not about doing something. I don't know, man. I don't know what... I don't know. I'm not here to give advice on anything. Imagine if both fiestas would be at like 1 a.m. If the fiestas were at 1 a.m., then so be it. I will die. That's just how it will work. You know, I'll just wake up at 1 a.m. I will become nocturnal for coal, my beloved. I will become nocturnal. I will do it. I need the XP, man. I will do it. I mean, I'm joking, of course. I'm not doing that. That's long. But still, I'm just saying. I want it. I really want coal, and it's 2 good perks. And the third one for good luck, you know? I would love it. I found a lobby where Aatrox is still mayor. Yeah, that's a weird thing that happens when you log in. Is that Aatrox is still mayor for some reason. It doesn't update to Derpy. Maybe after like a day, all the lobbies update and it'll all be fine. But I guess for the meantime, you know, a little buggy. But it's not. It's a visual bug. You know, it's a visual bug, and we don't really need to pester the admins about that. What we do need to pester the admins about, and what is not a visual bug, which is a very, very important bug. I want all of you, all 9 of you watching on YouTube, and all 0 of you watching on Twitch. I want all of you to go and pester the. Actually, don't pester the admins. Actually, obviously, but you know, why? Why is the refined on Pioneer Pick still broken? Why does it not give you 9 mining wisdom? Come on, admins, please. Please, admins, please. I beg. I beg. It's the most important thing. Way more important than any Kudra stuff. Way more important than dog. Dog? Why did I say dog? I am a. Your name is something I shouldn't say as well, but you know. But basically, why? Why do you need 9 mining wisdom? You're like first. I want it though. It's like the only reason that the pioneer pick exists. I want it to have a purpose again. I want it to have a purpose again. It will give me purpose, and it will give the pioneer pick purpose. Please, please, man. A YouTuber's job is to get views. What? I mean, I'm not a YouTuber, man. Well, I mean, technically I am a YouTuber, but like, I don't do this for a job. In no way I would do this for a job. I don't want to do this for a job either. I wouldn't want to be a YouTuber for a job. Um, for like a career, I mean, like if I got like enough money to survive off of doing YouTube, that would be sick. However, like as a career, I wouldn't want to like main YouTube if you get what I mean. YouTube is like a cool side thing, not like something I would want to main doing as like a job. More important than the dog being shipped to Korea, Lamau. What? Yeah, I mean the pioneer pick. If that's what you're talking about, then yes, of course. This is the most important thing in the world at this current moment in time, is getting this pioneer goddamn pick to fucking 19 mining wisdom. It's all I need. I mean that and the coal mare thing, right? Those are the 2 most important things in mining right now. In the world, probably, you know, various other things such as like, you know, the climate change, fucking war in Ukraine, fucking cost of living in the UK moment. Um, yeah, all those wonderful things. That's all like IRL shit. But if we're talking about skyblock, we're talking about mining. I'm just saying, coal needs to be good, and pioneer pick. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Twitch carry, I really do. Nakash would ship 20 dogs to North Korea for that? No, I don't think I would. I mean, that the thing is though, you're saying like shipping dogs to North Korea. What if they end up in Kim Jong-un's house? I think the dogs that Kim Jong-un has are probably living quite a good life. If he does have dogs, that is. You know? I'm thinking that they're probably living quite a good life. I mean, not the people of North Korea are probably not doing too well, but I'm sure Kim Jong-un's dogs are. So in terms of that one, PogChamp, I think the dogs would probably be fine. I mean, it's obvious. It depends on who the dogs are going to. I'm just saying. It depends. It depends. But yeah, hopefully I don't know. Hopefully the people in North Korea are doing all right. I mean, I'm just gonna not talk about that. I'm just gonna not talk about that. I wonder what will happen if North Korea just vanished randomly. Uh, yeah, I don't know, that's a weird one. I think a country just vanishing randomly would be very weird. Just randomly sink into the ocean. If any country is going to get randomly synced into the ocean, sunk, you know what I mean. I reported your stream for terrorism. Okay. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if any country is going to get fucking randomly sank into the ocean, it's probably going to be one that's already almost under the water. Under the water? What country is that? Is that Mauritius or is that a different country? There's a country that's basically like almost under the water as it is. PogChamp, one sec, I'm getting called out. I mean, you're the one talking about going to the... I mean, Netherlands, yes, is very low, but then... No, there's a country, I think it's somewhere off of the... I think it's somewhere near, like, south of India. I think. I don't know. But, like, there's a country basically going underwater pretty much as we speak. No, I want to get money, not pets. I'm not grinding dragons for a week, says Nope Nah. Diana, where's your perks? Oh, actually, speaking of the mayors, when do the... Ooh. The election booth opens in 22 hours. So basically tomorrow we get to see who will be after Derpy. Do you think that women should be allowed to go topless in public? I mean, I think you should be allowed to do a lot of things. Although, doesn't that go under public nudity? I don't know, man. I think that might go under the whole public nudity thing. I'm pretty sure there's already... Like, people... Like, women can already do that. Men can. I don't see why women can't. MG284 makes a very good point, I must say. I'm just saying, he makes a good point. Diana makes a good point. Makash moment, question mark, clip, question mark. You do not have the power to clip. Actually, I think you do. Is there a way I can, like... Because on Twitch, you can make it so that people can't clip. I think I want to do that on YouTube as well. The thing is, though, people can always just record their screens, if need be, especially on YouTube, where you can actually rewind the live stream. You can always just record that. So there's no real point in, like, not allowing the clip feature sometimes. Unless it's Twitch, in which case, you know, you can effectively stop people from clipping. On YouTube, not as much. Unless you want to be one of those people who, like, don't allow people to go back in the streams, which is the most annoying shit. The thing is, Twitch doesn't have that feature. So when I'm watching a Twitch live stream, if I miss something and I'm like, ah shit, I have to wait until the stream is done, then go back into the VOD to find out what the thing I missed was. Now I realized one stream that I could just use the fucking clip feature like a normal person. But I didn't realize that before. So that was a thing I used to do. And now going forward, I will be using the clip feature like a normal person. However, you know my struggles before now. My struggles before is that I would wait until the entire fucking live stream was done and then go back in the VOD. It's just pain. Only pain. Hello, Mac Cash. Hello, Daniel. Alright, silverfish. There we go. But yeah, to answer your question, Zoom, yeah, sure. Do you think that teachers should be allowed to carry guns? Well, in the UK, gun laws are quite strict. But also, in America, it's a very different thing. In America, it's a very different thing. They got, like, guns everywhere there. I mean, if the kids have guns, then the teachers should have guns. And if the teachers have guns, maybe the kids should have guns. Although, does arming the world make everyone safer, or does de-arming the world make everyone safer? It's a weird thing because you can argue both. You can argue that, like, oh, if everyone's armed, then everyone can defend themselves against someone who's also armed. But if everyone's not armed, then there's less people armed to go against people who are unarmed. Like it's a weird thing. The existence of arms themselves is the thing that causes the imbalance. Do you think that censorship in all forms is wrong? Oh, that's a very good question. I don't think to deal in absolutes such as that is a good idea. In the sense of censorship in all forms being wrong means that censorship should never exist. And I think that censorship might be useful for certain things. However, its overuse is very is a problematic thing in general. AH flippers during Derpy, it's time to actually get skill XP. I mean, AH flippers could just sort of take it as a break from the game. They also could do that. Mainly in the adult Japanese animes, to be honest, at Zoom. Arming world is fighting fire with fire. It's stupid. Not even a comparison. I mean, yeah. I guess we are safer in the UK as opposed to the US. However, we do have a lot of knife crime. That's the thing that we do have. And, if you just take away people's knives, maybe it would be fist crime after that. Or you're going to make fists illegal? You're going to take away our fists? Can't be taking away our fists. Do you think that marijuana should be legalized? There's the argument to make like every drug legal. And then, sort of like you decriminalize every drug and then like you offer therapy to those who are addicted to certain drugs or whatever. And that is potentially a better one. Like, there's a whole thing of like, oh, possession should be legalized, but like, dealing is not legalized sort of thing. I don't know. I do not know. However, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't. Although then again, the libertarian in me is like, yeah, it should be. Legalize everything. Legalize all the thing. Do you think that nuclear bombs should be legalized? Yes. I want all of the nukes. I want the nukes personally. I want to buy all of the nukes. Yeah, but guns can literally insta-kill people, so it's different. Imagine. Insta-kill IRL. It's just a one-hit KO. Je déteste Derpy. Why do you hate Derpy, Epic Baby Yeti? Why do you hate Derpy? What did Derpy do to you? And you're farming 50. Nice. But yeah, what did Derpy do to you, man? What did Derpy... I tell you what Derpy did to me. He gave me 50% more skill XP. I tell you that. He gave me a big bribe, and that is more skill XP. That's all I need. Do you think that the person that created the name for the fear of long words is evil? No, I think he's a bit of a joker. He's a bit of a funny man, isn't he? I'm guessing that the fear of long words is a long word. Like how dyslexia is also, funnily enough, hard to spell from dyslexic people. And, there's a bunch of funny bits there. Funny bits. I don't know what the third one is, Epic Baby Yeti. I don't actually speak French, so I don't know what the first word of that is. I do know legendary scather. I don't know. Hippopotamonus. Okay, this is gonna be a long one. Hippopoto monstro sesquiptadidiodobia. Didido sesquipt eliophobia. I don't fucking I don't know. I mean, the thing with long words is long words eventually just become a sentence that you just don't like. You say an entire sentence in one breath, basically. That's kind of how long words are. Is that they're just basically a bunch of other words concatenated together. I want to know what the longest word is that isn't. I mean, I don't know how you would. How do you say that? Like a long word that's not the product of a bunch of other words, right? Do you think that marriage is outdated? No. I think the concept of marriage is an you know is a old. It's an old idea. You know, it's been around for a long time. But outdated is an odd one. Some people may think it's outdated, but then you know there's obviously other people who don't, and for them, you know, it's all good. I mean, I would get married. I would do that, but I'm not necessarily that religious. So it's a weird thing. I like the symbolism of it. You know, I like the symbolism of it. The German language perfected combining words. I mean, that is a thing that the German language does a lot, right? They just combine a lot of words together. The longest word is 189,819 letters long. I mean, isn't it just like the name of a chemical? I bet it's like a really fucking long chemical as well. Is isn't like the longest word though pneumono ultramicroscopic circle volcaniconiosis? Isn't that one of the longest words? Isn't that supposed to be the longest word? I don't know. I'm dying of heat. The German language perfected combining words. Yeah. I don't like how my stuff gets split. If I'm married, it puts me off. Well, in theory, you'd get married to someone, you know, who you'd be fine with splitting stuff with, right? Like, you know, surely the person you'd get married to is someone who you'd be fine with splitting that stuff. Unless you're talking about if you get divorced, in which case, you know, you'd want to marry someone who ideally you know, wouldn't be just divorcing a few years later. I mean, of course that's not like a guarantee, of course, you know, it's like you know, you can try your best. But if it ultimately doesn't work out, then that's not great. I don't know. Um, Someone drowned in lobby. I see. Unfortunate. The chemical composition of Tintin, the largest known protein. Do you think that everyone should plan their own funeral? I mean, I think it's a good idea to, but no one really, like, you shouldn't have to, but it'd be a good idea to. Hello, Cooper. At Zoom, bit morbid. I mean, I like Zoom's questions. He's doing like the whole. He's doing the thing that I kind of intend to do with my streams is talk about like, okay, not about the death part, but like you know, talk about the like the interesting shit. Like he's talk, you know, he did. Do you think the person that created the name of the created the name for the fear of long words is evil? Do you think marriage is outdated? Um, do you think marijuana should be legalized? Do you think nuclear bombs should be legalized? Do you think that censorship in all forms is wrong? Like these questions, these are the kind of questions I want to be talking about in stream. I like it. That's what I stream for, man. Do you think that ill patients should be allowed to end their lives? I mean, you can't stop them. You can't stop people from, like, I don't know, man. It's not really a case of, like, whether they should be allowed to or not, because ultimately you can't stop them, so they're always allowed. However, there is the case of, assisted sort of thing. In which case, you have to be very careful with it, I think. You have to be very, very careful with it. And it seems like Canada is being a little bit too not careful with it. In the sense of, like, there's some things that I've seen. I don't know, man. There's some things I've seen in Canada where they're just like, maybe you should try this certain option, which is a new up and coming. I don't know. But yeah, basically, very careful with it sort of thing. Dies to death. At Zoom, yes. Your streams are kind of interesting. They turn from weird stuff you could do in VR to should atom bombs be legalized. I mean, then again, the people with atom bombs, can you really stop them? That's the thing. Like, legalization implies like a thing of like, you can stop people from doing that thing. And if someone has an atom bomb, can you really stop them from using it? Because what if they just did though? You know? What if they just did? Do you think that schools should ban religion in classes? No. I don't think we have religious education in the UK. We have we have a lesson that is, well, most schools I think would have religious education. You get to learn about all the different religions. And I think that's a useful thing to teach people. Also, I don't think banning things in class should be taken lightly, you know? Like learning about it, or, information, banning certain information is not a thing that I like in general. Should everyone allowed to have guns, etc.? Yeah, I think so. I think everyone should be allowed. I like that part of well, actually, do I like that part about America? Everyone having guns. I don't know. Guns are an interesting one. There are a bit of a safety hazard, but then again, they also do be like the freedom moment in the US. They do have that whole freedom thing. And oh yeah, I love the Canada stuff. Oh dear. Oh no. Didn't a woman make some rich man owe 2.3 million for child support? And it's literally one kid. I don't know. I don't know about that situation. Besides then pioneer pick and coal, I guess, is there anything that would be fun to add in mining, do you think? I'm generally fine with any mining content. It gives me stuff to do. That's new. Any mining content I'll take. Like, we got mining content in the latest update, right? What was the latest update? Uh, what was the latest update? There was Kudra Tier 5. Technically, you can mine in that. You can mine, like, the insides of him. Oh, wait, fuck. Ice mining. Ice mining. Yeah, I really like the ice mining. It's a shame that ice mining isn't really that useful, though. Like, there's not really a good reason to do it, in my opinion. There's no... On a main profile, let's say. On a main profile, there's no real reason to do it. On an Iron Man, it's useful to get ice. Because there's not really a good other way to get ice, to be fair. Um... what was I talking about? Yeah, so like on an Iron Man, it's quite useful for that. But in on a main profile, it might just be better to use ice minions or ice minions to get collection, or bazaar to get ice itself. Although mining ice is obviously the best way to get ice collection. That is not minions, that is, of course. Um, anyways, do you think that the Olympics do more harm than good for a city? I learned about that in geography in secondary school. They were talking about how the London 2012 was it 2012? I don't remember. The London Olympics. I think it was 2012. the London Olympics, and what it did for the surrounding area, in that it, it in its beginning did quite well for you know for what do you call it, for bringing a lot of investment to the area, but then after the Olympics, it's kind of like derelict and ignored. So it's interesting in a way. It's interesting that it does help in the short run, but then in the long run, then everyone leaves basically because the Olympics is done. So I don't know. The thing is that you'd have to look at it before and after. Does it Was it good before and was it good after? And was it like the pro in terms of progress in the area, it'll obviously spike because of the Olympics and the investment, but then obviously it goes down because the hype of the Olympics dies. But does it go down below where it was before? I don't know. I don't remember enough about it, whether it fucking like died even worse than it was before. I don't know. But there you go. Also, I'm sorry, Mr. Legend. There's just been so much in YouTube chat that I haven't been able to read any of your Twitch messages. I'm sorry, man. Hi Makash, I can't get stream to load. Can't hear or see anything, just loading screen. I don't know why I can't get it to load. I tried mod view, it doesn't show anything. And I can't claim channel point bonuses on other channels. Sad, very sad. I could watch stream on YouTube and chat through Twitch, I guess. Okay, I'm in YouTube stream. How's it going? Can you see these messages or are they invisible? Help. Okay, I fixed my Twitch. I can watch now. Yes, nukes should be legal. I like how it just immediately goes to nukes. Yes, nukes should be illegal. You know what else should be legal? Driving a tank through the streets if there's a traffic light. I shoot it to the ground if there's a traffic light. I run over the cars. Okay. Okay. In America, you're allowed to have guns. I mean, you're allowed to have guns in the UK. You just need a license. Um, and then getting that license, requires a background check, I think, and then you need to do something for a certain amount of months. I don't know. But you can have a gun in the UK, or you can own a gun in the UK. Certain guns you can't. You can't own handguns and stuff. The only reason I know all this shit is from like one YouTuber who's really into guns. Um, I'm not actually that fussed about guns in general. My stream to be freezing a lot. You can see my messages, right? Yes, I can. Okay, back to YouTube chat. Uh, like more commission milestones or ideas for more perks. I'm down for any mining content. I'm completely down. Love mining. Love that shit. Um, I personally think it's probably the worst thing any country can have, but it's very hard to change. Lol. I think any country would love it because in general it brings a lot of like eyes to your country sort of thing. So any country loves to have the Olympics, although they'll dread the money they spend on it, and then they'll love the attention they're getting. And in theory, they might get a good amount of money from the attention and investment that comes around from people being watching the Olympics and all that sort. I don't know. Is it a net benefit? I don't know. I don't look at the balance sheet of the Olympics before and after. I don't know. Qatar moment. I think Qatar is probably like no, the government of Qatar really wants it. Um, although not this is not the Olympics, of course, this is the World Cup. The government of the Qatar would obviously really want it because it would be really great for their country. Um, having all the eyes on it, etc., etc. And I mean, they probably like football as well. I don't know. They probably wanted it in their country. Um, but everywhere else is like, it's not great because if you can't really go to watch the games, um, if you're LGBTQ because reasons anyway. I'm gonna just read a different chat. In fact, uh, hold on. Bro's gonna get cancelled on Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Twitter sucks. Actually, Twitter's just a shithole. And Trump, not Trump. Uh, Elon Musk buying Twitter didn't change that. Elon Musk buying Twitter has not changed the fact that Twitter is still shit, and it will probably always be shit. Always has been and always will be shit. Elon would need to be doing some drastic shit to make Twitter actually good. And I don't think the thing is, he liked Twitter enough to buy it. I don't think he's going to change anything fundamental to the point of it actually becoming good. Yeah? Well, the gun thing works out in Switzerland. Different culture, I would assume. Different culture. Uh, do you think it's easier being a man than a woman? Well, I don't know. I've never been a woman. If you could add one perk to the Heart of Mountain Tree, what perk and how would you balance it? Oh, I don't know. Add a perk. Uh, what would I do? Add a perk to the Heart of the Mountain Tree. That's a very good question. Ah, fuck. I don't know. I've got ideas for abilities. Oh wait, yeah. And a perk that you become immune to heat. There we go. That's perfect. Thank you, Keeper. A perk called heat immunity. That would be fucking brilliant. I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out answer though. It's a bit too easy, that one. Do you think that's 3x education should be taught in schools? Oh, wait, sex education. Uh, I mean, I had sex education in school. They they just yeah, I don't know. Did it really help with anything? I guess maybe. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, fuck it. I mean, I had it. I thought it was all right. Um, was it a bit of a waste of time? Maybe. Maybe everyone in the class already knew everything that they were going to say anyway, but maybe some people who don't know, maybe it was good for them. I don't know. Can't even watch a normal YouTube stream in Ohio, man. Can't even watch YouTube in Ohio. Motherfuckers stole my YouTube. Uh, Qatar moment. That was from before Elon Musk moment. That was also from before Elon Musk is trying to ruin Twitter for some reason. I mean, Twitter was already shit. He confirmed it too. Bro is just trolling. He doing a little trolling though, a mild amount of trolling. Um, I love Twitter because people post a lot of. Okay, I mean, if you want to use Twitter for that, Diana, by all means, by all means. Crazy miner increases mining fortune by 250 for 2 minutes, 2 minute cooldown. That would be a nice ability. I would like that. That's the thing though. I'd be fine with like basically any mining content. Although, I mean, if there's mining content that I don't like, I'll obviously be like, no, I don't like that. Like, what was it? 30's idea of having 30's idea basically was like golden goblins, where you have when you're mining, you have creatures that come out, you kill them, you get mining stuff. I I hate that because it basically just makes mining combat, and I hate that mainly because like he'll make that suggestion for everything. Like he had that for foraging as well. Like, oh, when you fucking foraging the trees, fucking foraging creatures come out and you kill them and you get fucking XP and shit. Like, why are you making everything for combat? I don't know. I just hate that kind of idea. That's like the only mining idea that I think that I can unequivocally disagree with. Um, I think most of the other ideas I'm generally fine with in mining, because I think a lot of the ideas are very much so keeping with the theme of what mining actually is. Do you think that death penalty must be implemented to reduce crime? No, I don't think a death penalty would be good. Um, Crazy miner increases mining fortune by 250. Already had that one. Make it so when mining wood with a titanium pickaxe, you get 2x XP. Mining wood? What? Why would you mine wood? Mining, stay mining. Yes. Okay, I've read all of YouTube chat at the moment. Now I can read Twitch chat. And by Twitch chat, I mean Mr. Legend. uh, Hold on a second. I should have said more as he was reading my chat messages. Then he would have ignored YouTube chat and people would come to Twitch and the era of Twitch gamers would begin. Oh no. Oh no. That's the problem. I think one of the problems is that like I'll read all of YouTube and then I'll read all of Twitch instead of reading both at once. Problem is I can't read both of them at once. I can barely get through YouTube itself. Oh, this is pain. Uh Hold on. Ah, fuck. I'm in a really uncomfortable position. Like I'm all scrunched up, and it's because it's really fucking cold. So either I get really uncomfortable, really scrunched up, and I'm like warm, or I sit in a comfortable position, but like my legs are cold, etc., etc. It's pain, man. Why can't it just be a normal temperature? Why can't I put the heating on? I should tell my dad to put the heating on. But then it costs money. Money's not. It costs money though, and I could just put on layers. In fact, hold on. You know what I could? I'm gonna put a blanket around my legs. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a blanket around my leg. Wait, it's Thursday today, isn't it? It's Thursday. I think. Hold on. I think there was someone who was going to stream. Okay, they're not streaming at the moment anyway, so never mind. Right. He would think he's getting through messages, but in reality, he will never progress. Oh no, progress, whatever. Twitter bad agreed, bruh. What you got against Trump? I didn't say anything about Trump. I misspoke that time. I'm pretty sure. He soothed the nuke man. He did do that. To be fair, he really did. Women have periods, but at the same time, they also get special treatment, and they can get a man arrested if he assaults her. But if she assaults a man, nobody cares. Um, I mean, that's not necessarily every situation. Uh, but anyway, no, make it a talisman that gives mining fortune. What? Make what a talisman that gives mining fortune? Do you think all Microsoft employees should die? Maybe. I'm I'm joking. I don't want new mining abilities for the fortune thing. Then it'd be so stressful making sure I'm always mining a gemstone. And if I mess up, I'll hate myself. I think what would be a better idea, instead of like, 250 fortune for a certain amount of time, I think it should be 250 fortune for a certain amount of blocks. I think that would be better, so you don't have to worry about like getting it in a certain amount of time. And then you don't have the issue of um somehow mining a shit ton of blocks at once and then abusing the fortune for that. So there's inherent built-in bug protection with the only certain amount of blocks thing, and also makes it less stressful when you're actually using the ability. If they wanted to add an ability that did that. Um, so 30 just wants golden goblins, but for trees, so golden squirrels. You didn't have to rub in the fact that I'm the only one here. No, it says two viewers now. It says two viewers. I mean, I don't know whether that two viewers counts me or not, but I don't remember if it was one viewers when you weren't here, so I don't know. I opened my window last night when sleeping to get rid of a headache. Big mistake. Oh god. Funny 5-second video. Watch it. What? I don't have sound on. I like the certain amount of blocks thing. Make it so I can choose what blocks give me fortune. I don't want to waste 250 fortune on some coal. I think it's a little more complex than that. Okay, now back to YouTube chat. Now we back to YouTube chat. Is it Derpy right now? Yes, it is, K Money. Cooper says yes. I don't remember what that yes was for, but uh, we take those yeses. Oh, actually, it might be to Zoom's message. Do you think that children should have to work for their allowance? I didn't get an allowance growing up. Um, but if, parents want to give their children allowances um, for in exchange for work they do around the house, then by all means. Sounds like a good arrangement. It's basically giving your child a job. You pay the child. Technically child labor. Um, but yeah. Is it derpy right now? Oh, actually, that goes into an interesting one, Zoom. Should children be able to make money? I think I remember when I was younger, when I was like, when I was a child, I was thinking like, why can't I work and get money? Why is it illegal for me to work and get money? I remember thinking that. I was like, oh, why can't I get money? Why can't I go and do all these things? I wanted to like do things, but then like the law just was like, no, you're a child, you're not supposed to do that. So I just didn't do it. And now, and now I can. Hell yeah. Why can't I just beat up Makash IRL? Because you're not in my vicinity. As an American, I will learn how to use a shiv to make the fight fair. Okay, relax. Nope, nah. Relax, fam. Okay, sub 18 likes men. Oh, I see amber and a bedrock wall. What? With my algebra, I will calculate your exact position. I mean, even if you got the coordinates, why would you want to come here? There's nothing here for you. Leave. No. Don't come to my mining spot, please. Do you think that we are too dependent on technology? Technology is very vast. And being dependent on technology is not necessarily a bad thing if it's reliable. In the same way of you can be too dependent on technology if, for example, your communication is made and operated by a different country, then that would be way too reliant on a technology, because you're reliant on a technology made by someone else. However, if you own that technology, and you operated it, then you'd be reliant on the same technology. You'd be still reliant on the technology the exact same amount, but it'd be way safer. And being dependent on that would be completely fine, as opposed to not being in control of that thing, right? So being dependent on technology depends on how reliable the technology is, I think. Do you think that being really tall is better than being really short? Depends on how tall and how short. But let's say insanely tall versus insanely short. Okay, you know what? Let's say, hold on, tallest man in the world versus the shortest man in the world. Which one would you rather be? Would you rather be the shortest man in the world or the tallest man in the world? I don't know what I would be personally. I don't know. I don't know, actually. That's a really good question. Would you rather... I think that's better phrased as would you rather be the tallest man in the world or would you rather be the shortest man in the world? Because I don't know. I really don't know. Do you agree with the opinion? Implodent looks goofy. Uh, he looks fine. He looks like a normal person. There's nothing like... There's no... There's no, like, fucking... Whatchamacallit? There's nothing, like, extreme, you know? Nothing standing out, I mean. Did Derpy give 50 wisdom or what? Derpy actually multiplies your XP gain by 1.5, but doesn't multiply your wisdom by 1.5. It's a weird, interesting way. I didn't think they would go about doing it like this, but essentially your wisdom doesn't get changed at all. It just multiplies the amount of XP you get by 1.5. So it's effectively kind of like 1.5x wisdom, but not really. So it is very weird. I used to mine crypto to get money when I was younger because my parents weren't giving me any money nor allowance. I also tried starting a business and almost committed tax fraud by accident. That's funny. That is very funny. Also, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd feel bad if I mean, depending on how much the electricity bill is for crypto, right? It depends on how much. Like, if you buy a shit ton of crypto miners and you're costing your parents like shit tons of electricity, and you're getting money from it, then that feels a little bit You know, a little bit sus, a little bit bad. However, if you're like if it's a very minor amount of electricity, and it was basically what you would get from gaming anyway, like you would get that from normal use of your computer anyway. But instead you're getting some money from crypto. I don't see that as that bad really. Um, but yeah, that is my opinion on that one. I don't think you actually asked for my opinion on that one, but there you go. I don't know. I was giving opinions to all the stuff that Zoom is saying. I like Zoom's questions. Zoom's questions are fucking elite, man. Zoom's questions are brilliant. I love these questions. But that does sound very cool though. You tried to start a business, but then almost committed tax fraud. Can we talk about the Queen? Was she a good queen? How about the King? Do you like the new King? I mean, I don't really. Like the Queen slash King does not impact the lives of people in the UK enough to really even say anything about it. But it's a shame that, you know, the Queen died. You know, that's very sad. And we have a new king as a thing. We have King Charles III. It'd be cool to meet the king. You know, you can give him a thumbs up, like, you know, good job, you're king. Or you know, more likely he'd be giving you the thumbs up in the form of a knighthood. That'd be sick though. Imagine Sir Makash. I mean, I wouldn't be Sir Makash, of course. I'd be like Sir, you know, my name. But there you go. Probably Tool. I think Tool might be good instead of like being the tallest man in the world. Probably be better than being the shortest man. I don't know. The thing is though, there's like it's very extreme. I wouldn't want to be either. But there's downsides to both and there's upsides to, well, there's not upsides really. I think it's only downsides really. There's downsides to both. And I don't know if there's one that's like clearly better than the other. In fact, that's a really good poll that I should put in the community tab. That's a really fucking good poll. Because that's a really good question. Would you rather be the tallest man in the world or the shortest man in the world? As a 7 feet tall man, I would rather be the shortest. Being tall is pain. I literally have issues with spine and stuff. Yeah. But then being like the shortest man, you'd probably have similar short issues. Well, not short issues, like short medical problems as well. Like you'll have medical problems being too tall and too short. It's just which one is worse, you know? I don't know. Uh, hello MG284. AI is intelligent. Yes, artificial intelligence is pretty good to be fair. Although I do think it's overhyped, in my opinion. My PC ate about 170 watts of power and made 2.4 euros a day. And probably made more than the electricity cost. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to make sure that it's more than the electricity cost, otherwise otherwise at that point you are genuinely, if you're not paying for the electricity, then you are kind of just, you know, yoinking that electricity for money. If you're profiting, at least then there's a good reason then. Like if you're profiting, then yeah. If you're profiting, then you can be like, oh, you know, if you can give your the people who's paying for the electricity you know, the money for the electricity, and then you still have profit, and then, you know, it'd still be worth it, right? That's the kind of thing. Then crypto crashed, sob. I think crypto crashing was probably a good thing for or the ability for people to not mine. I'm not saying things correctly, am I? Things not mining, people not crypto mining is potentially good for a lot of things. People, it's probably good for electricity bills and all that sort of thing for just everyone. And then also, what do you call it? Carbon dioxide production from excess electricity generation, all that sort of thing. So, you know, crypto as a money-making method IRL dying is probably good. Do you think AI is actually intelligent, or is it named wrongly, or do we have the wrong perception of what intelligence is? I did an entire project on what is like intelligence or whatever. And basically, I mean, is there really a good definition for what intelligence really is, you know? What is actually intelligence? It does kind of come down to what it is a little bit linked to consciousness in a way, and we don't really know what consciousness is either. So I think, I we kind of know what intelligence is, but we can't really pinpoint it down very well, I think. Like, like, could you? This is what I think with intelligence, right? Could you tell? Say you had an intelligence score. You could score people like IQ, but let's say it was magically perfect somehow, right? So, say you had a perfect intelligence test. How would you tell someone apart from being 100 intelligence versus 101 intelligence on this score? Like, what would genuinely be the difference there? You know? Like, would they get to the answer faster? Would they get a better answer? Is it like where, how do you measure such a very small difference in intelligence? You know? I feel like that's a very hard thing to do. I think intelligence is a very hard thing to measure, basically. And artificial intelligence, I don't really see as real intelligence now. I'd say artificial intelligence is more so. Hmm. I'd say it's more so. What is it? It's kind of like an auto dial tuner. It's a very, very complex auto dial tuner, is what I see it as. Like, say you have a an old car radio, right? And you have it to, and you have this artificial intelligence thing to be able to get to a specific channel. Let's say it'll increase the hertz or whatever. I can't remember how you know you how you tune a radio until you get the right frequency. So what this AI will do basically is it will, if it doesn't get it correctly, it will increase the frequency or decrease the frequency until it gets it. That's kind of what it is basically, in my opinion, right? Is like it's just trying to get the answer, not really having an intelligence, I think. Do you think that lawyers should make a higher salary than nurses? I think the economy is an interesting one because the economy depends on how much people are willing to pay for a certain thing. So if people are willing to pay enough for you to make a certain amount of money, then, you know, that's how much you should make. You make what you get, basically. And there are, there's arguments to be made for saying, oh, you should, or we should, or these people should get more money than these other people. But in general, you kind of want to look at it in the way of like, how do you get, or like how does someone get the amount of money that they do, and how how is it different in the sense of like, why are they able to charge that amount of money as opposed to why isn't someone else able to charge the amount of money for their services, sort of thing? Do you think that beauty pageants objectify women? Um, I think the beauty pageants, I don't know. They they're there for a purpose, aren't they? It's a contest. It's a contest to make the most amount of people like the way that you look as much as like, well, actually it's the judges, isn't it? It's basically you trying to get people to like the way that you look. That's all that really needs to be said about that. Ain't that deep. What's your opinion on Nestle stealing water from a poor village and forcing them to drink dirty water or buy clean water from the company itself? I mean, that in general does not sound good, of course. You know, them stealing water, bad. Them, basically the whole sentence just sounds shitty, of course. So my opinion is that it's not good, of course. Imagine someone catching a runic corrupted Jorbus right now during Derpy. That would be a very high health mob. A very high health mob. I know the best IRL money making method: get solar panels, get a lot of crypto miners equals infinite money. What the fuck? Damn, man. Damn. Large amounts of IRL coiners. Uh, they would answer the question that amount of times faster. I see. Do you think that software piracy is not really a crime? Ooh, that's a very good question. Software piracy, is it a crime? Yeah, it is kind of a crime, isn't it? Uh, hmm. The thing is, it's an interesting thing because it's very easy to do, right? It's a lot easier to, just copy and paste code than yoink um something in real life. Like if you take something in real life, that takes a lot more of an effort than just copying and pasting with a computer, right? So it's an interesting thing. It creates like a mental difference between it, I think. I want you to think very hard about this before answering. Why is it that the world inspire young females but don't do the same or don't enforce it that much for young boys? I want you to think every hard about this before answering. Why is it that the world inspire young females but don't do the same or don't enforce it that much for young boys? When you say the world inspire, what do you mean? Who specifically? Do you think that cloning animals will lead to cloning humans? Humans have already been cloned. Uh, okay. Now it's time to read Twitch chat real quick. Fuck. Hold on. How long? How many things have you put in Twitch chat, Mr. Legend? When was like the last message that I haven't read? Oh my god. Uh, watch the video. I used to get $6 a week for free as an allowance, but then my parents changed it to two. I got $6 a week for 8 months. Nice. I never got an allowance. But then again, I think it's a case of some parents will give their children allowances, but then also some parents will tell their kids to like do work around the house or something. Well, I didn't have either of that. I didn't get any like money from my parents. But I also didn't get told, you need to vacuum the floor or something, or I don't know. I think Americans call it chores or whatever, right? I didn't do that. But I also didn't get free money. Um, do you think I'd get banned on hypixel if I went to Simon's house and beat him up? Probably yes, if they found your account. Also, do you think all the dungeon enjoyers should suffer a terrible death? No, I don't think they should. Do you think people should be allowed to keep any animal as a pet? Uh, I mean, I guess as long as the pet consents, but then again, how does a pet consent? You know how like certain animals just try and escape as much as they can? Like dogs generally don't do that. Like dogs are like, hey, yeah, I like the human. But then like certain animals will probably just try and run away or something. Um, do you think humanity will exist in 2050? Probably. Wait, Implode did a face reveal where on his channel in live streams. Why haven't you done a face reveal? Because I haven't hit 1 million subscribers yet. Why haven't we VC'd? Because I don't VC with anyone really. I don't really VC with random people on the internet. Me VCing with Implode was probably the most VCing I'm probably gonna be doing. Why am I the way that I am? I don't know. Why is the world so weird? I don't know. Why do rats have long noses? I don't know. Why is Snow white? I don't know. Why why can't snow be white? Why can't snow be white? What was wrong with that? Should the age of consent be lowered? No. What the fuck? Why is space dark? Why haven't we tried to visit other worlds? Because that's hard. When will aliens invade? When they decide to. Maybe they're lazy. By the way, fun fact, did you know if you travel at the speed of light, which is 168 million miles, 168,000 miles per hour, sorry, per second, it would take over 101,000 years to travel the whole Milky Way? That's a very interesting fact. The tallest man in the world only lived 22 years. When he was in kindergarten, he was 5'6". That's kind of mad, you know. Robert Waldo Wadlow. Intelligence learn to pronounce noun, something most people lack, especially. That's funny. Skyblock level, Mr. Legend, Skyblock level, Makash. Oops. Yes, I passed Makash and Skyblock levels. That player Skyblock level is unknown. No, imagine someone finding a runic thingy mabob. I don't want to be cloned because I have a feeling my clone will turn on me. It was the watch the video. You VC'd with Implodent, so you should VC with me. No. Okay. I have read Twitch chat. Fucking hell. There's a lot of Twitch chat. Now back to YouTube chat. Do you think that 21 should be the legal driving age around the world? I think 17, which is what it is in the UK. I think that's a good driving age. Um, I think 16 would be too young. 17 seems fine. Should the age or the one zoom? Do you think zooming 100 miles an hour is a good idea on a highway where the speed limit is 30? Oh dear. I like to VC with people. I don't know. I don't VC with people that I don't know in real life. Fun fact: you can corrupt Necron in Floor 7 and M7. That is a interesting fact. When you hit a mill subs, will you VC with me? No. I don't VC with anyone, Mr. Legend. I already said. I mean, I don't know why you even VC'd with Implodent. I mean, he asked on the stream, so I was like, yeah. I mean, it's easier than just saying things in his chat all the time, to be fair. How do you corrupt Necron? You do unspeakable things. That's how. You put down the totem. You put down the corruption totem. I said the unspeakable thing. You put down the totem. Also, hi, hello, 22BQ. Okay, so. Uh. Didn't I say I was gonna do something? But I was in a lobby. I don't remember. I think I said I was gonna do something. Fuck. I don't know. Do you think that homework should be banned in schools? Probably not. What the fuck? When did they disable it? I swear to God, it was enabled like a week ago. I don't know. Go do your Inferno tier 3? No. Do Blaze Slayers? No. Okay. Oh, cake! Yes, of course it was cake. Yes, it was cake. Thank you, what's his name? Thank you, Not Enough Updates, for reminding me about the cake. We love cake. Ah, lovely mining fortune. Lovely mining fortune. Yes, we take that 5 mining fortune. Hell yeah. I think that was genuinely it though. I think that was genuinely the whatchamacallit. I think that was the thing that I needed to do when I left the lobby. I think that was all it was. It was just the cake. Ah, well, I think this was a good stream actually. I do like Zoom's questions. Zoom's questions are the kind of thing that I wanted to do like all the time during a stream. Like those kinds of questions are brilliant. Although I do kind of wish I went deeper into some things, but still. Bro, how are you still alive? I got a haircut. I mean, I have been streaming for 3 hours, so I wouldn't suppose a haircut would take 3 hours. I'm just saying. You just reminded me. Nice. Foraging fortune on top. It is hard to get foraging fortune, to be fair. All right. I think that is all of chat read. That's good. I don't think I really have time to set up another Crystal Hollows lobby. So I'm not going to do that. I'll be mining off stream, of course, but yeah. Do you think that churches should have to pay the full amount of tax? I think everyone should pay without special privilege. The churches have special privilege. The churches not get taxed. Is that how it is? I don't know. I'm totally not on YouTube and Twitch. I see, I see. I hope you're dad. I am not a dad. Do Blaze Slayer, please. I'm not doing Blaze Slayer. Especially not fucking during Derpy, man. Are you kidding me? Double health tier 4? I don't think I fucking will. I don't think I fucking will, man. That's hard. Dad cash, bruh. Do you think that the government should pay for post-secondary education? Post-secondary education, so like university. Ooh. Um, no. Do Rev Tier 5 right now? No. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, but the spawn rate is insane. Because of the XP. Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do the whole whatchamacallit thing. I do not believe that I can do blazing to that level. Can you still Slayer trade with enough people doing it? They stopped Slayer trading. The boss itself only now gives at most 50% of what the of the required amount to do the Slayer. Which is very sad, but oh well. The hypixel will be like, no gambling, dices, true. I guess you can gamble. If you really need to get your gambling fix in skyblock, you can gamble your life away by doing those dices. Gamble with dices, cause funny. I don't want to lose all my money, man. It's not even good, like, odds. It's bad odds, I'm pretty sure. Makash, I need to gain money for scrolls. How do I get it? I don't know. What do you like doing in Skyblock? Can you monetize it? Summon Blaze Slayer in Crystal Hollows for Lonesome Miner buff real. Maybe. Maybe I should. Do you think that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? No. Lunch is probably the most important meal of the day. I mean, there really isn't much of a difference between, like, what makes fucking one meal more important than the other? I guess as long as you eat, you're all good. Slayer trading works to spawn, just not insta XP. I see. Just kill blazes to summon, they give like 12 XP. Do you think that children under 13 should not be allowed to babysit? I think if you have a child babysitting another child, or a baby, I don't think that's a good idea in general. That's a, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. Ooh. What the fuck? My screen turned off. That was weird. That scared that gave me a jump as well. I thought my computer turned off. I was like, fuck. I thought I was weird. It was weird because my main okay, my first monitor turned off, but my second monitor didn't. So I was looking at the second monitor. I was like, how are you still working? How are you still working? But it made a weird sound, a sound that, you know, sounded like it turned off, which is, I don't know why that turned off then. I have no idea why that main monitor turned off. Do you think that genetically modified foods are dangerous? No. Foods are already genetically modified. It's just that it's just that it's not random anymore. That you know we control it now. If you're talking about gene editing, uh, crops, do you think e-sexing is funny? I think it's a bit weird. They went back on their rules to deflate the economy. What? Do you think that high school students should wear uniforms? I don't think it really makes all too much of a difference, to be fair. Um, I think they shouldn't wear uniforms. Well, I think uniforms are a bit, uh, it's a bit dead because like you have to, if you're wearing your own clothes, then it's just a lot more Bing chilling. And Bing chilling is all that we care about. We only care about the Bing chilling, you know? I think schools are a little bit, uh, sometimes they can be stuck in the past, you know? I think uniforms potentially one of those. But it's not that big of a deal. Do you think that a parent shouldn't pierce a baby's ears? Yeah, definitely don't. Don't fucking pierce a baby's ears. That's weird. That is weird. Weird and not good. Oh yeah, also chat. I have obtained anyway, I put hypercatalysts in all my minions now. I've done that. I've put 28 hypercatalysts in my minions. That's a thing that I've done. But yeah, it's a thing that you potentially should do as well. Hypercatalysts are a good idea only during Derpy, in my humble opinion, because essentially you get twice the duration out of them. Because Derpy doubles he doubles drops, so essentially it's like having, it's essentially like having double the duration on your hypercatalyst. So, 100k for quadruple drops for 12 hours is kind of good. Or maybe it's more like 8x drops for 6 hours. It's more like 8x drops for 6 hours. Which still comes out to, 12x, what was it, 4x drops for 12 hours. It's just, different ratio. Like you can say that hypercastles are technically double drops for 12 hours normally. I put 15 in. Yeah, I think you could have gone with like 20 or 24 really. But I went with 20, I don't know why. Do you think that summer is the best season of the year? No, winter is. The season that we're currently in is my favorite season. I love snow. Snow is very fun. Love ice minions. Yeah, ice minions are brilliant. Ice minions are very nice. They look so cool as well. Like, look at the top of his head. Look at the top of his head. Look at him. I don't know why, that looks satisfying. Because it denotes the minion's tier. And it looks satisfying. Because you know that it's tier 12. You know it's a bougie minion. You know this minion costs money. Do you think that nobody should have a mobile phone until they're 15? I didn't get a phone until I got into secondary school, I think. So I was about 11 or so when I got mine. And I think that's a fine time to have it. So, yeah, I'd say 11. 11 or 12. But I'd say, yeah, I don't know. I think when I was younger, I didn't really go on the internet all too much, even though it was sort of my generation that was on the internet, or like the first generation where it was like you were on the internet when you were like fucking a child, you know? And although I did have interaction with the internet, I wasn't like on it a lot. Mostly what I did was like the Wii. The Wii in school. The Wii school and regular TV, as opposed to the internet, which I think is a lot of what children have nowadays. They'll have the internet. Um, and YouTube Kids is just fucking weird. So if I had a child, I would not have my kid watch that shit because that's just fucking weird. Um, but there you go. Do you think that student loans exploit young people? I think student loans are. I mean, from what I know about them, they're actually a really good loan. They basically give you a really good loan for uni if you end up not making a lot of money afterwards. And even if you make up ending a, if, even if you end up making a lot of money afterwards, you don't really pay as a percentage that much um, on your loan, from what I've been told about student loans. However, you won't ever be able to pay off the loan. If you want to pay off the loan, you have to pay a lot of money, but you also have to pay a lot of it back. So if anything, it's more so annoying than it is it's annoying less, you know, less like a really big debt. Because it is a big debt, but then you don't have to pay it off apparently. It's weird. Have you ever been in the Czech Republic? Because I'm going there tomorrow. I have not been in the Czech Republic. I have been to, other than, you know, me living in the UK, I've been to Spain. I've been to Cyprus. I've been to the Netherlands. No, Belgium, sorry. Been to Belgium and France. Those are the countries I've been to. Cyprus is technically Greek, although it's technically its own government as well. Cyprus is one of those weird ones, you know? One of those weird areas. But yeah, I went to the Greek part of Cyprus, of course, not the Turkish part. Does powder buff even work? It does, I think. 1v1 me in chess. If you win, I'll give you 100 mil contra. If I win, I get nothing. Nah, that's long. CBA. I think what I'll do, I think what I will do is I will commit gaming. What I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and see the ice caves. Because that is a thing that they changed in an update recently, is they changed these ice caves to only work with your drops. Crack the explosion from Mount Jerry forced long lost items to resurface in the glacial cave. So apparently these drops are only for you and not for anyone else. So like anything you see in the walls, no one else can see, I'm pretty sure. And they're only for you. I mean, I don't think it really changes much about ice mining in general. Ice mining is still not really worth it, in my opinion. Maybe it will be worth it early game or something, but it's not that great. Each of these is only one coin. You only get one block, right? Actually, no, it's half a coin. But it's mainly that you only get one. You only get one. Like each block you mine, you only get one block. Not fortune affected. Not good. It's worked since peak of the Mountain 7 update. No, it isn't. People can take it, use mineral armor for it. No, it was a recent update, 22 VQ. They made it so that that the ice or the things in the walls are now only for you. And no one else can see them. They're like individual now. Unless that didn't fucking work and they just lied in their own whatchamacallit update. In their own fucking thing. Imagine. Imagine the admins lying like that. Could never be me. Oh. Oh, we do like the lag though. We do love the lag. Do you think that living forever would be terrible? I think if you couldn't die, then that would be terrible, yeah. If you couldn't stop, then that would probably be very shitty. Living forever inherently is not that bad. I think it's more so the choice that people would like, you know? People like the choice to either live or die. Taking either choice away is not something that people like. Florida man tries to smuggle drugs into jail with prosthetic leg. Drunken Florida man crashes golf cart and blames Trump. These are interesting titles, someone from the internet. Interesting titles. What can I do? I was going to do something. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to go to the Dwarven Mines. And I'm going to... See, the thing is, I can't do the 5 times titanium thing. Because that just doesn't. That just doesn't. I mean, because I don't have the perk. But, you know. Play chess? I don't want to play chess. Mine mithril? Yeah. I could mine mithril. Florida man uses $4 million in COVID relief to buy a Lamborghini. Mad. Titanium is a interesting material. Was that almost 100 per? Okay, so titanium is still worth it to sell to the bazaar. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Walmart evacuated after Florida man found crawling through ceiling. Jesus. SMH not even Instamine? Alright. Alright then, hold on a second. What do you call this then? What do you mean not even Instamine? What are you talking about, man? Thinking I can't instant mine grey. I've been able to instant mine grey before the Crystal Hollows came out. Or was that actually not a thing? Actually, maybe that... No, that was a thing, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, no collection for titanium. Yeah, there should be a collection. There should be a collection for titanium, you know. There really should be a collection for titanium. Titanium collection would be really good. Hehe, love titanium. With blue cheese, instant mining, very easy. Oh, yeah. I mean, how much am I over by, actually? So I get 7,420 in Dwarven. I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell until... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Wouldn't be able to tell in 40 seconds or so. I could do gold mining, you know. I could do gold mining. Or, you know what's even better? I could do OG gold mining. Yeah, that's right. I could do OG gold mining. Where is it? Yeah, I could do OG gold mining. Yeah. I could do OG gold mining, boys. Let's go. 75-year-old Florida man fights alligator, saves dog. Oh yeah. What the fuck is this chat? It's a brilliant chat, Temim. It's a brilliant chat. Some of the best chat. Some of the best goddamn chats. It's a good chat. We love gold. We do love gold, PogChamp1. We do love gold. Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. Let me put on Swordfish. So what mining speed do I get? 7,420. I get 37,000. Ah. That's good to know. I think. Maybe. Maybe it's just irrelevant information. Did I... Hold on, what pet do I have on? I do have Scathron, that's good to know. Hell yeah. I mean, okay, I guess there's a reason why Mines of Divin is so much better for gold, but... There you go. Florida man tries to steal 26 cars from jail parking just after being released. He's desperate, man. He needs the IRL coinage. He's gone rogue. He gets released from jail. It's like, you know what, I want to go back. Gold on top. Gold is nice. Gold is a good mining activity, you know? I'd say gold is like one of the mining activities of all time. It's a good grind, you know? Like with mining, you got so many different things, and there's so many different things. You got Crystal Hollows mithril mining. You got Dwarven Mines mithril mining. You got Magma Fields mithril mining. You've got gems, armadillo. I mean, gems is in like you've got Magma Field, ruby and topaz. You've got fucking armadillo mining with sapphire. You got jade mining. You've got fucking all the other gems, to be fair. You can argue mining those. Jasper, which Implodent hates. I think Jasper gets way too much hate from Implodent, you know? I feel like he should not hate Jasper as much as he does. Although the thing is, though, Jasper could be better. If they made it so, like, Jasper spawns in, like, a good area. Imagine if Jasper spawned next to 380, 380. Imagine. It'd be sick, you know? It'd be so sick. Florida man dressed as Spider-Man spotted washing roof. Damn. $100 if you win. No higher, it's about to expire. That's a lot of money, man. I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's a lot of money. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a large amount of money. Just wanted to make sure I still had that copy. That's another thing I can do on my island. I just remembered that. Hell yeah. Hold on. I forgot. I almost forgot. I need to do that. I need to give that man his rightful spot on the donor wall. I'm gonna go sleep because my GF. Oh, that sucks, man. It'll get better. Don't worry. Someone from the internet. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. It's all good. But see you later, man. Hopefully things get better. All right. I'm gonna sell the gold because I did the thing. There we go. Gold has been sold. Mithril has been sold. Donor wall about to happen. He's gonna get donor walled, boys. He's gonna get donor walled. Hell yeah. JC is now donor walled. Hell yeah. Let's go. He got donor walled. You have now been donor walled. But yeah, thank you to JC for the $5 though. That is very generous of him. Very, very generous. Miss Legends, he really wants to do a chess game though. Miss Legend really wants to do chess for $100. $100 is too much. You don't have to donate $100 if you win. Mainly because I'm going to end stream. I'm not going to be doing chess. But thank you all for watching. I have a full Minds of Divin if you want, Makash. I'm good. PogChamp, I'm good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the stream. Remember to subscribe. Remember to follow on Twitch. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.